Simon isn't playing Minecraft. What? Okay, Ruth, I'm going to turn you down a little bit. As much as I like tinkling sounds, I don't think they should make my eardrums reverberate.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's how you know it's working.
They're supposed to vibrate, sure, but not so violently that I feel it.
I'm hungry. Kind of don't want to start unless I've got something.
Well,
because
I mean,
otherwise I'll get up mid-game and vanish while I'm searching for something to munch on.
well, go search while we're on the starting soon screen.
Sure.
That sounds like the reasonable thing to do in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
God, his talking about getting up has made me need to pee now.
Then go.
I just hate that psychology bullshit. Yeah, BRB. I still can't believe Dorian killed that witchling.
Yeah. He knew the dragon could revive her, so it was the logical choice. Yeah. Dozak went and said what Dozak went and said. something about that. So yeah.
That's a little meta, don't you think? Certainly not helping Dorian's track record with children, though, is it? I mean, there was that time Dorian almost killed that child and then was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
And now you just straight up killed a child. It's one of those things where I just like imagine Aang's there like, are we the bad guys?
Luckily, Aang wasn't there.
Oh no, you're right, it was May.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, I forgot what they're called. Do you know what... Okay, so Simon, do you know much about elf lore?
Not too much, no.
Oh fuck. Know anything about high magic?
Magic? I know.
No, not magic, high magic.
No, then.
Because, like, there's this thing that elves can do with high magic where they make an oath. It's essentially a stone that represents an oath, right? And it's basically indestructible apart from an act of a deity, unless one of the parties breaks their end of the oath, and then the rock shatters, thus symbolizing the breaking of the oath. And there's a name for them. I can't freaking remember.
No clue.
Rituals of compliment. Rituals of solitude, compliment. The thou tangible. Here we go. Qua manith. Creates a tangible solid stone object. There you go. It's called a Quamanith. Thanks, Tom. Ooh. There's a high magic ritual for revival. It cancels curses of any nature other than those divinely placed. Restores undead to a living state as they were 100 years before their death? What? That's a powerful fucking juju. Oh yeah, we're not just restoring you to life, we're restoring you to the state you were in 100 years before you were taken ill. I'm going to assume it I'm going to assume it means an adult state up to 100 years before death. It'd be really strange if it randomly turned you into a babby.
That's what I was thinking as well.
I guess they didn't want to say return you to your prime because elves could be, like, 800 years old before they were afflicted.
Yeah.
Of course, elves also don't really deteriorate from their prime. Not by much. The rituals of the myriad. Vaishe Seldar Whitenross. Will Lug see the end of the render distance again? Find out this time only. A distinct possibility. Thank you for the host, Simon.
I probably should put it on automatic,
I should probably put the alert box over top of the panel so that it's not partially obscured. It doesn't matter on the sending stream, but I was looking at the main scene. Just waiting for Lucy to come back from finding food. I will be right back. Simon, be entertaining.
Okay. I'm so entertaining. How to auto host. Okay. Okay, auto hosting. There's the thing which I was looking for. Realcast. Haku. Ow. What's it called? Who else do I watch normally? I guess sometimes I watch Blooders. Yeah, I'll put Blooders onto the auto host list. So Brandon's first, then there we go. Okay. $12.6. That's pretty good average. Anyway. Do I have... Oh,
What's so funny?
you move everything still up.
Oh, for
On
fuck's sake.
Twitch.
Nightbot! Alright, where are we? Custom
Well-
commands.
Lucy's still AFK.
And I'm just going to quickly disable this. And enable that. Okay. Well, since we're waiting for Lucid,
Mm-hmm.
how about a story?
A story, you say?
This one is called The Wishing Stones by Cara Taylor. The old man sat on the porch, his feet perched on the railing overlooking the grassy meadow. Of course, at this hour, the meadow couldn't be seen from where he sat, not with his old eyes anyway. On a night when the wandering moon was overhead, he could easily pick out the edge of the lake that spilled out of the forest below, pulling into a shallow, translucent gem framed by bulrushes and smooth, soft stones. Some nights he could even spot an owl or an occasional feral cat, prowling for an easy meal amongst the shallow waters there. But tonight the fickle wandering moon was hiding, and the light of her sister moon, the faithful pale orb by which farmers planted their crops and that captains could count on to guide them home, was alone in the cool night sky. Her light was true, but not as bright as that of the wandering moon. So the old man instead closed his eyes and listened to the gentle lullaby of the bullfrogs and humming wings of the dragonflies. Behind him, the warm light from the burrows shone out of the foyer's round window, smiling happily out of the sloped hillside before drowning into the darkness which surrounded him. The pleasant sense of his dinner still hung in the air. Woodnut bread slattered with sweet goat's butter, baked beans with fried onions and molasses, and a tender suckling pig stuffed with apple dressing. Well, I haven't had suckling pig in a very, 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 very long time. The merry voices of his family lilted out from the warm den within, ringing out songs which had been passed down to them through generations of proud halflings. He lifted his long pipe to his lips and let the sweet tobacco fill his lungs before exhaling a soft, pungent cloud into the still night air. Look at this. Fucking middle-aged, fucking medieval halflings, and they're already vaping. The burrow door creaked open ever so slightly, and the old man's ears, as worn by the years they were, could just pick out the sound of little bare halfling feet stepping quietly over the smooth wood of the porch. That was pretty funny, I have to admit. One cannot see past 60 feet, the town stops rendering. The footsteps hesitated slightly, the children not wanting to disturb the old man in case he had drifted off to sleep after dinner. At last, the creak of his rocking chair broke the silence, and the little girl crept up to the old halfling. "Granda," a soft voice broke the silence of the air around him. "Can we have a story?" He turned his head toward them, slightly rocking back his little wooden chair. Hello?
Huh?
Ah,
Oh, you're back.
welcome back.
I
What have you
convinced
got?
my girlfriend to go and get Taco Bell
Nice.
Universe.
because I didn't want to put pants on.
Nice.
Okay, well, we'll have to pick up on the Wishing Stones another time.
What's going on?
We were waiting for you. He was reading a book.
A short story.
Story time with Rail Cats. Fuck
Hey, dude.
yeah!
During the summer, he was reading stories, a few streams.
It was just nice.
So it's not out of character.
No,
Time
but this
stories
this
with
story at least was D&D themed.
Bedtime with Brandon. Oh,
I wouldn't mind reading for an audiobook.
I can close now.
Okay. Now we can truly begin.
nein, Dunkelf.
Hello and welcome to the Marvellous Misadventures of L.E.O. I am, of course, your lovely host and DM, Brandon, also known as B Railgun. Joining me today for a short little side adventure is the boisterous Lucid, aka John 3, and the temperate Air Nico, also known as Simon.
Hello.
Simon will be, of course, playing his role of Dorian Crawfield, and Lucid will be playing
Known child murderer.
good old Lugnut.
Who are you calling a child murderer?
Myself.
Lug will remember.
Lug wasn't there. It's fine.
Yeah, I've
Yes, but just like Obi-Wan found out about the younglings, Lug will find out about whatever it is.
we've updated Lug's token, so he's no longer just generic D&D asset 153.
This is update 1 of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Two-step process.
Mm.
Second step will happen at some point in time.
You need to give me a description.
I will give you a description in due time, sir.
I've also updated Byako. You can see he's not a circle.
He's a diamond.
Yeah, he's a diamond, and I've done this so that you know that hey, this character is not a person. He has thoughts and feelings and things, but not technically a person. So yeah. Just a little thing I'm trying out. Oop. We reached the edge of the render distance. Alright, so last time, Dorian and Orifir and Dozak and Darkmoon managed to get Celothan killed by a witch. With the help of some dragons.
Yep.
And, yeah, so Darkmoon told us that, hey, I know a Necrodancer.
Brandon, I fixed our problem.
Oh?
You know, the Stellaris problem?
Yes.
There's a beta branch called Stellaris_test.
Ah! Fantastic.
That's the correct beta version.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we can deal with that at some point. So yeah, you guys got Celothan killed. Darkmoon told you that she knew of a Necrodancer over in the in a nearby town that is definitely not Humdrum.
No, this is not Hunter at all. It looks nothing like it.
In fact, this is still a human village.
Ooh.
Any resemblance to Humdrum is purely coincidental.
Where are the short people?
Well, everyone's short compared to you.
This is true. You are like eight something. Which reminds me, you never actually put any of your bio stats in. So I actually don't know how tall you are.
I told you how tall I was, and you said you would be putting all that stuff in as I listed it off for you.
Did
And
you?
then
Because I
didn't.
remember the night that we created the character sheet for Lug.
Did I
Which
put it
means
in?
you, sir, have failed me.
Okay, well, I guess I failed you then, because as you can see, none of this information is here.
Yes. Yes, I
Pretty
do see
professional.
this. Thank you. Thank you so much for not filling anything out for me, which you said you would fill out. The only thing I don't know is how old Lug is. I've not been able to decide on an age. Nor have I been able to decide on a voice. I don't know if I want to give him, like, the Russian voice, which I've been giving him, or, like, something more close to Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Well, I mean, clearly...
Because Reinhardt's voice is just so much fun to do.
I mean, clearly, you know, I believe Goliaths have an age range of up to 150 or so.
He's 152. He's the oldest, most spry Goliath.
You should be...
I imagine you're probably somewhere in your 40s or 50s. So you are still rather spry. That's a fun concept. We can talk about Goliath aging at some point another time. But Dozak, after the encounter with the dragons, rode back to the rest of the party, to the caravan, and let them know, hey, there be dragons and witches and all kinds of crazy shit up ahead. Ride fast and avoid. And he sent Lug back in his stead, because Dozak, as Dorian knows, has a thing he needs to tend to in the caravan.
Yep, a thing.
Orpheus, of course, sent May back as well, because, you know, and he made her vow not to tell her mother about what happened. She definitely wasn't in the middle of a battlefield with dragons and witches and things that blew up and incinerated people. Yeah, so you've come to the small settlement. I say small, it's kind of a medium-sized settlement. Called Ludlum.
What?
Bedlam.
Ludlum.
Ludlum. Bedlam is something very different.
Yes. Bedlam, very different. You may want to reorient the stream. Why? What's happening?
I see nothing wrong with the stream.
Stream's fine.
Where'd you see somebody say that you might want to reorient the stream? I've
Yeah.
seen nothing in chat.
In the ready room.
The ready room.
It looks fine.
I mean, I guess if we want, let's see.
Looks fine to me.
I can
What are
adjust.
channel points? I can watch you and unlock rewards. Get started. I can have my messages highlighted. I can unlock a random sub emote. Tasty.
Yes, you can get one of the one sub emotes we have.
Wow, so much variety.
Ugh, I love it.
There's that better? Do you like that one better, Kira?
I don't see a difference.
Bye.
I do. Hold on a minute. That's not quite right.
I do see a tiny black bar above the
Yeah, I know.
thing, though.
That's why I said it's not quite right.
Beyond that.
There you go. The little back bar's gone. Please don't re-at me. I mean, you can read me if you want. I'm just like, please no.
Once upon a time. Fuck you.
Alright, so. Darkmoon, who buggered off after leaving you a note about the Necrodancer,
Necrodancer!
Yeah. He dances on the necros.
I love it.
It's Darkmoon's words, not mine. She said you can find the Necrodancer in a small shop that sells trinkets.
Ballet is so good, even the undead want an encore.
You are looking for a small man that walks with a cane, has a hunch, and has greasy black hair.
Has cane, greasy hair like hair, hunch.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you a witch! Something tells me you're a witch.
Well, we've met witches, and this man is no witch.
Shit.
You walk through the town, and you see that it's just
Hey, the city gate's big enough for me to go through this time.
Yeah, the human sized.
Yeah,
so
this is a human city. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. So, human-like.
Terrifying, isn't it?
I mean, you
Also,
still have to
love
duck in
this
a lot of
human
places.
city
but,
also just drops into a void after a few dozen feet.
Just render distance. Don't worry about it.
This is render distance.
We're in one loading zone. As soon as we leave the border, we go to the next loading zone. It's fine.
I'm just a 970 girl living in a 1080 world.
But so
That moment when you try and play Skyrim with a family chipset.
you see a couple people walking by. Did you want to inquire with them?
Where's the rest of your town?
I was like, oh, sometimes we get chunk errors. You just have to walk up to the edge and
save
it'll
and
load
reload.
Usually
Have you tried
F3A.
turning it off and back on again.
F3A, that reloads your chunks.
Yeah, there you go. you just go up to the F38. You'll be fine. It'll load. We're it's our village hasn't been properly optimized.
Not yet.
Right.
Next patch.
They probably
Hate to
this is the next update. They'll patch that.
would hate to be the store owner whose back room is just vanished into the void due to this error. I'm sorry, we're all out of stock. What do you mean we're all out of stock?
We'll be back later on. Don't worry.
Once you reload your game, I'll have something. I'll have something for you. But right now, we're all out of stock.
You do notice that some of them kind of take in the three of you and kind of shy away a little bit. They kind of just keep their eyes down and walk fast. You notice their pace gets a little bit higher as they go by.
Strange people in this town.
Totally. There's nothing odd about a 7-foot Goliath, a tiefling, and a fire genasi. Nothing at all strange at all.
It's 7 foot. He's not that
What?
short.
8 foot. I don't.
What is strange about you?
Oh yeah, and also we're walking around with a giant snow cat that looks like it could bite someone's face off.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Kitty.
That's just Kitty. It's pretty good.
Like, that's cold, you demon! How dare you?
You do get the sense though that they're probably this far out, so far out they're probably not accustomed to
The render distance?
strangers. Yeah, like they can't
Us.
they can't even afford proper loading optimization for their town. They
Shall
probably
we?
they probably don't get a lot of visitors.
They walk outside the gate, take a look at the forest, and go, man, someone's got a good budget. can barely afford the few bushes that adorn our street corners.
Well, actually, point of fact, where you are, there is no forest. You're on a rocky coast, which leads into a steppe.
Nice.
And
I
then
see
beyond that are
what looks
great
like,
grassy plains.
I see where it looks like there used to be trees. I guess they chopped them down so they could render more of their town in.
Yeah, I mean...
Yes, because less entities.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta keep the entity count low.
A stump is more resource appropriate than a full-on
do you
tree.
know how resource intensive it is to load foliage?
Yeah, foliage is crazy. It's like alpha channels and so many different layers and...
Don't even get me started on light render. Sheesh.
Yeah, they don't have a ray tracing here. It's just everything's flat shaded. Everything's flat shaded.
Ray tracing just hasn't been announced yet for this part of the world. GTX is like, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, they're running
Flat textured, flat shaded.
Don't worry, we started where it counts. Minecraft. We're moving on to real life implementation.
All right. So you decide not to interact with anybody.
No, we're gonna walk around.
Yeah, I'm interacting with the ground under my feet.
You're gonna walk around, okay.
Just gonna walk around, see what's about the town.
You eventually find your way into into a square.
This area looks eerily familiar.
No, this is entirely different.
Right. Why? My thing just keeps fucking sending me into the void. I literally can't zoom in on our location. It's just either I'm looking at the fucking top
Zoom
left
in and I'll pull you.
or the extreme bottom right.
Tell me when you're zoomed in and I'll pull you.
Yeah, just zoomed in at a random amount.
I made it. I'm here.
Okay.
So proud. So proud.
Such pride.
10 out of 10.
And you notice eventually that you do find a small little shop that seems to sell a variety of knickknacks. It's kind of a small, grummy-looking place.
What kind of knickknacks do they have?
Different, odd-looking artifacts. They don't seem to originate from within this town.
Interesting.
You see some things that look like they might come all the way from the Dragon Kingdom. Some of the things look vaguely elven, and there's quite a few dwarvy-looking things.
Well, that's cool.
You get the sensation that this might be the place you're looking for.
Who's manning the shop?
Well, inside, I assume you peer through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you peer through the window, and you can see a small hunched frame with greasy-looking black curls doing something behind the counter.
Guys, I found a necromancer.
A necro what now?
A necrodancer, even.
Ah! The tap dance of the dead!
Yes, that guy. He doesn't look like he does much tap dancing, though.
No, you don't be doing tap dancing.
Should we go say hi?
You should go say hi.
I'm gonna go in and say hi.
Can I fit through the door?
You'll have some difficulty, but you can do.
Just to wedge your shield through.
Haven't you missed me being here so that you can constantly answer the question, will I fit?
Yeah.
Well, seeing as I can fit, I shall.
Alright, so you
Definitely not going to that area that was definitely a tavern last time.
Nope. It's not a tavern right now.
You enter in to the shop. Lug squeezes through and maneuvers his shield to get through the door, and the little man behind the counter looks up to you and is like, he just kind of gawks at a minute, and he goes, "Oh my, welcome, friends. I don't believe I've seen the likes of you here before."
Dance!
What's that, Sonny?
Dance?
Why would I do such a thing?
The zombies like it.
Not.
Oh, cool. His name is Mayor Alcaz.
Nope.
His name is not Necrodancer. Right,
dear.
now don't I look like a fool? Since you so kindly, definitely not Necrodancer.
Oh dear.
I haven't danced in years. I don't. I mean, I'm just a little old man. He steps around with his cane. He's like, I don't think I could dance even if I wanted to.
Well, we have someone which we need to bring back from the dead. And we've had good authority that you are able to aid us.
He interrupts you. As soon as he catches up with you, now you see here, son, that kind of thing's frowned upon in these parts. Frowned upon.
Right.
He motions his thumb across his neck. Now, we don't want anything to do with that kind of stuff. You see him fumbling with something out of his pocket, and he shoves it into your hands. Now, out of my shop with you. Such a disreputable thing. They're the mere suggestion. Out. Would you like to look at the card? The little piece of paper he shoved into your hand.
Yes.
Okay. It says, "Meet me around back after closing."
What time do you close?
I don't know what you're talking. Why would you need to care? You're out of my shop. It's definitely not posted on the door, on the sign just below. Yep, right there. Yes, perfect.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful sign.
Oh, thank you. My cousin made it for me.
What if I don't want to read?
I'll read it. Don't worry.
Out of my shop, you outlander hooligans! The very nature of you.
Goodbye, dead dancer.
Okay.
As you exit, he looks around at the people, and he makes sure to vocalize very loud, "And stay out!" and makes a show of slamming his door. He kind of looks back at you, is like, thumbs up. It's like,
give a single hand thumbs up. That went well. What time does it say?
It says that the shop closes at around the 6th hour of the eve.
Okay. What time's it now?
It's about
Roughly.
noon.
We've got 6 hours to burn.
Where's the tavern?
Don't get too drunk, please.
You turn around to a small person, just a young man. You go like, "You!" and he's like, just like, and you're just like, "Where is the tavern?" He's like, This is a dry city. We don't have such things here.
Beer boy! Bring it to me now!
He just kind of turns around and runs away.
Boy! Where is my beer?
Did he not bring any with you? It sounds like if you'd bring a barrel of beer with you under your shoulders. Oh, mean.
Would you like to see if you can find a tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going back to the fucking cart and getting a barrel of beer.
The cart is several days away.
I'm going back to the cart and getting a barrel of beer.
Alright, eventually you
think you
work out
understand.
that
This is
this
more
blue
than
roof
love.
building here is what functions as a tavern here. Would you like to enter it?
Yes.
Alright, you head inside, and there's just a grizzled old barman sitting there. He kind of looks at you, he's like, "What can I do for you?"
Beer!
He's like, "Now see here, Outlander.
No, you see here. I have big shield. It crush little man. Beer!
He's like, "Now look, Outlander. This city here is under the protection of the Children of Light," he says with air quotes. "And they insist that we give up he insists we give up mortal pleasures."
Sounds like a bunch of pussies.
Well, between you and me, sir, they're pussies, but they keep the dark ones out.
Dark ones. Light boys. What is wrong with this place?
Well, son, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
So
Things always happen out here in the middle of nowhere. Ain't
that's
nobody
the
what can
point
help
of being
either.
in the middle of nowhere. It's fun.
Anyway, such things aren't done out in open.
So you're telling me in clothes we have beer?
I'm
But
not
in
telling you.
open
I'm not
we
telling you
have
nothing,
pussy
son.
water. Where do I go for clothes?
He taps the counter 3 times, looks at you, taps the counter 3 times again, and he's like, "Look, there's definitely nowhere here, especially not out back by the freight entrance." He repeats the tapping motion again.
Oh, you are funny, man. I will definitely not go out back.
Good. Keep it
great.
that way, son.
Yes, because this is where bad things happen.
Damn straight. Now get out of my tavern.
Yes, sir. Begone will I do.
So, where do you go from here?
To the freight entrance.
Obviously, he's going there.
Dorian, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna start meandering.
Okay.
Meandering around the village, see what kind of people are here, see anything interesting.
So, Lugnut goes round back, taps on the entrance, exactly like the tavern owner didn't show him. That definitely didn't happen. And,
I just figured out that maybe I tap on wall.
and
How do you tap on the wall?
3 times.
Wow.
And the
No more, no less.
and someone opens up, looks at him. He's like,
Beer!
he slowly opens the door and ushers you in.
I'm having the good time now.
Downstairs, you see there's a sort of makeshift common room. You have to actually go through an entrance, which is hidden behind a shelf that swings open. And you've now found yourself in a speakeasy.
Opa! I try and find someone willing to sell me an entire cask.
They will do so, but for 60 gold.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, man, breaking the law ain't cheap. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kira, but the thing of it is this is like a one-off adventure. I didn't really want to, like, bother you to make stuff for one-time use. Although, more town wouldn't hurt. See if we can fix that rendering issue.
I will buy it.
Fair enough.
Puts me down to the perfect amount of gold. 420.
Wow.
Amazing.
Now I just need 69 silver and I'll be set.
Alright, so Orpheus, not Orpheus, Lugnut is enjoying his time down in the speakeasy. Orpheus doesn't think it's wise to let you roam around town alone, unsupervised. It might pose a threat to the town.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Alright, so what do you want to do then? You gonna meander around town for 6 hours?
I'm gonna meander around town, see what people are like in the town, see what I can see, what type of people are around. Shops.
Well, you see that
Anything
they're...
interesting.
It's, you go around and, you see that, there doesn't really appear to be a lot of excess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from, the definitely not a Necrodancer, shop, no one really sells knickknacks and things. Everything is all, like, need-based. There's a blacksmith, who mostly spends his days toiling away, making horseshoes and that kind of thing, plowing tools and such. You learn that there are a few farms outside the village who come in and bring in their trade.
Mm-hmm.
There are even a few fishermen.
Ooh.
They don't really. This place is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so they're not really a stopover town. They're just kind of a small little, just a small little village.
Yep, they're just self-sustaining in their own weird ways.
There's the tailor, the thatcher, cobbler.
Everyone's human?
Yes, as far as you can tell, everyone appears to be human.
Huh. That's interesting.
Why do you say that?
They're racist.
I just find it interesting.
I mean, when you were in,
I expect a tiny bit of variety, that's all. Hence why I find it interesting.
I mean, you know, it's just a boring little town. Just country folk.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that for a few hours. Maybe get bored, sit down some places.
Fair enough. Eventually, the time does roll around to 6 p.m., the sun starts to set down over the plains. And you see everyone kind of packing up and going home.
Should I have been making constitution rolls?
Nah.
Woohoo! Lug has finally built up immunities behind the human beer.
It's only one barrel.
Yeah, it's only one cask, and you know.
And it's probably not might not be the strongest stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're just gins. It's a local brew they make here. Not particularly strong, but you know, not like horribly weak.
Fair. I'm pretty sure that the almost hundreds of casks of ale that I drunk were the dwarven stuff, right? The dwarven
Yes.
dirt beer.
Oh yes, the Sipsco dirt beer. Yes.
So this is
Premium
lower than that.
dirt beer. At that.
This is what would be referred to as dirt beer premium light. Towards a weaker audience. When you want a drink, but you just don't have any hair on your chest to spare.
Wow. Okay, so
They should hire you for the commercials.
Orchard goes, I believe it's time for us to not go talk to our not friend.
Yeah, let's go pick up Lug.
Orpheus kind of like Elijah's like, wait here.
Okay.
And he like he gives Biako a look, and Biako just kind of takes up a position beside you.
Still gonna peek around the corner.
Orpheus goes around, knocks and enters into the speakeasy, makes his way over to Lug. He just kind of goes
It's
up
like
to
as
you,
if you I've never been to a shady place before. You would half know.
having fun, are we?
What? Nah. Oh. Yes.
It's time for us to see our not friend who's not going to do the thing we need him to do.
Oh, the dancer lady. Strangely looks like old man.
Sure. You
I get up and drop the empty cask onto the floor. Make my way out. It's been fun, boys.
You make your way out. You see the streets are kind of empty now as it's settling into dark. And you go over and meet up with Dorian. Well then.
Hello.
Their beer is like flavored water.
Well, they are only human.
And they're supposed to be dry, but we'll see.
Well, you know, bands never work.
Just like how Dancer Lady is totally not going to make the dead rise. I said it loud, didn't
It's fine. Should we go not see them?
Yes. You make your way around to the back alley, and you see that there's a a door down into the cellar.
I stomp on it. Hello!
The man kind of comes out from the back door. He's like, "Be quiet, you lumbering oaf!"
Lumbering oaf's going to drop shield on your head if you say that.
Now see here,
They don't
Outlanders.
called lumbering clumsy oaf.
We just,
That's a bit
I just need you to move some things for me. He says in a more loudly than he needs to. And then you'll earn enough coin to stay for the night at the inn. He says to the other way. He pulls from his breast pocket a key, which you see him open the lock to the cellar door. He's like, "Come on, down here."
Follow on.
Can I fit?
You can fit.
Just.
It's a cellar door, right? It's like the big 2-door where you can move furniture and shit down into the cellar.
Right. I am at least as big as a couch.
Yes. At least.
Maybe a small table.
Anyway, you guys head in. He kind of looks around the street and closes the door behind him and locks it from the inside and slides a bolt over it.
What's with the security?
He's like, "Alright. How do you know who I am?"
We know someone who knows you.
Know someone? Someone like who?
Someone
like you.
Orpheus goes, "She's about this high, covered in black fur."
Mm-hmm.
He just goes, "Dark Moon? You know Dark Moon?" And Orpheus is like, "Unfortunately."
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Just grabs the bridge of his nose. "Yes, we know Dark Moon."
It's pretty cool.
And why she sent you here?
She said she knew a guy.
Orpheus reaches into his breast pocket. There's just like a small vial with some dust in it. We have someone we need brought back.
That is not the person.
And he kind of goes, takes a look at the dust. Very peculiar, this. What happened to them?
A witch went kaboom.
A witch?
And that's what's left of the person.
A witch, you say?
A witch.
What kind of witch?
Stonemore? Something like that?
The witchy.
The ones with the teeth and the claws.
Those ones.
Oh dear. Ah, that explains this purple shit. So I guess Dark Moon's calling in her favor, then. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think she'd do so for others, but... Deal's a deal, I suppose. It won't be easy, you know.
What do you need?
Hell, bringing back someone who's just dead's hard enough. This isn't even a person. This isn't even a corpse.
See? I told you, it is not person.
He used to be a person, though.
And on top of that, the sample's obviously contaminated.
Was that my fault?
No, it wasn't your fault.
Anyway.
Not unless you're shedding black feline hair. Or have purple blood.
In a while.
He kind of looks at you again. None of you have purple blood, do you?
Last night.
Nothing makes me bleed.
Good. I've lived in the Witch Kingdom, you know. Not a fun place to be, especially not for a male. Well, I don't suppose you have any rare gems.
We
Define rare.
never sold the gems from before.
I have a rock that kind of looks like Elvis.
I don't know what an Elvis is. But normally spells like these need to be channeled through diamonds. I happen to have a diamond, but I'm not particularly looking to part with it. But even so,
No, we don't have any
channeling
diamonds.
someone off of the remains of dust like this is quite difficult. I don't suppose you have anything personal to them? Something that might strengthen the connection to make sure I channel the right soul? I'm not particularly looking to have a witch spawn in my basement.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Especially if they know you.
Or if there's like, what kind of personal item? I don't know, something they handle a lot, something they've possessed for some time. You know,
There was
something
the notes I gave him.
that has a connection to them.
Did he have anything really personal? Really?
Orpheer reaches into his cloak, and he pulls out a small shimmering stone, just a little square crystal. It's like, would this suffice? He picks up and says, "What is it?" Orpheer kind of looks at him for a moment, kind of regarding, and he's like, "It is a Quamanith stone. It is a tangible vow made between he and myself. That should do. Odd, though, I thought such things broke once the oath was done. If the oath were completed or broken, then I suppose it would. But as for my part, is not done as of yet."
He's vowed to kill. Little man realize nothing makes me bleed.
So now you have the option to question Orpheer about the this promise stone if you'd like.
Nope.
Nah, say that.
Fair enough. It's like that'll do nicely, actually. I assume your soul is still in rented lips. I assume your soul is still intact. Or if you're just, last I checked. You check often?
Every day, first thing in the morning.
It's true before he puts his pants on. I've seen it. He has checklist. First thing on checklist. Sold? Yep. Still haven't.
Well then. I can perform a ritual, but I'm going to need something to
Your
assist
soul.
me. You see, we have the Children of Light in this village.
Mm-hmm.
Annoying,
What is
pompous do-gooders that they are. Stole something from me.
I can smash them.
Well, I don't suggest an open confrontation if you value having your head on your shoulders.
I don't really care where my head is as long as I have it.
They've stolen a book from me. Shipped in from my cousin. Intercepted it on its way into town for delivery. I want it back.
So
You just want
interesting.
the book.
Inside of the book, there's part of the ritual I need. This type
Right, so
of this
it's
type
like
of magic is
Necronomicon, but
extremely dangerous and delicate. And I don't want to make a mistake of memory. Unless you
Okay.
like having demons. He looks at
It's like
Orpheer.
Necronomicon, but for dancer ladies.
So, bring me my book, and I can help you. He looks at the dust again. Also, you might take the time to acquire some rudimentary possessions for your friend. I don't think the town's going to take very kindly to, well, whatever they are, walking around their town unclothed.
But
That makes
might
sense.
be good social experiment. Oh,
I do still have my spare pair of clothes.
Yes, well, he might like other things, like, I don't know, shoes.
I don't know what he likes.
Cloak. Probably a dagger. Things you might be able to find when you go into a keep. Or a barracks or something with some sort of paramilitary religious organization called the Children of the Light.
yes, because that is exactly what we want to do. Rip someone's soul from the void, put it back into dust, and go
the
about
dust
our
reform
daily
back as a
lives
body.
by giving them a dagger that they're totally not going to use.
Well, the goal is to grow a body from this dust. Not a cheap thing either. I'm going to need other things as well.
What do you need?
Well, how are you at digging?
Not very good.
Either you happen to possess a human skull.
Ah,
I wouldn't put it past luck.
I have dice made of bones.
That's not good enough. There's a cemetery up on the knoll. You might
Oh,
have
wait,
some
wait,
luck
wait,
there.
wait, wait, no, I took somebody's head, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
What?
You did.
Oh, but it wasn't human.
Oh.
Damn it.
I remember you took a head, hence.
Wait, I took
yeah.
the head of the dragon. Or the
No, not the dragon, the drake. Yeah, well, during the Great Hunt, you guys encountered a drake, and after you killed it, you took its head.
I took its head and had it fashioned onto my my helmet.
Yeah. I remember that.
He's like, you have dragon bones.
Yes. Obviously.
Would one of them happen to be a dragon tooth?
You want to take its pearly whites?
Just
That
one.
makes it so much scarier.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Do I get it back?
You might not want it back, but sure.
Why wouldn't I want it back?
I don't think you want me to explain.
I do!
You don't.
It involves a trophy. So I need to know.
Well, as a spell component, it's going to be channeling a soul that has a tendency to attract fell magics.
So what you're saying is the tooth will...
Become cursed, possibly.
I like it! A cursed trophy!
It adds character.
That's your problem, I guess. I just need something to channel through.
Just as long as it doesn't start talking to my head.
The other thing is, we're growing a body. It'll help to have something of the components. He draws out a list. Like, if you can find any of these ingredients, it'd be a big help.
This man is really prepared for something he said doesn't happen very often.
I mean, you never know. You never know, and one day you just have to raise a body from the dead.
You raise a body from the dust.
Or in this case, dust. Mm-hmm.
So what was on this list?
35 liters of water, 20 kilograms of carbon, 4 liters of ammonia, 1.5 kilograms of lime, 80 grams of phosphorus, 250 grams of salt,
So you want the body?
100 grams of saltpeter, 80 grams of sulfur, 75 grams of fluorine, 5 grams of iron, 3 grams of silicon, and trace elements. If anyone's ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, that might sound quite familiar to them. You know, the more of the stuff you have, the less you have to take from the world, the less the world has to take back.
Okay.
So this Necrodancer is a Necro-alchemist. Dancer.
Seems like it. Transmuting elements into a body.
And then transmuting the body with dance!
I fully expected full-on breakdowns for this.
I need an interpretive ballet. It needs to be a tearjerker.
Okay, so you have a list of ingredients you need, and you have to recover his book from the Children of Light.
Okay. Where can we find this Children of Light thing?
Well, as it happens, they occupy a fortress in another part of town.
Ah.
A fortress that still has us in it.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Give me a moment.
Because someone is lazy.
There we are. Interestingly enough, it's a big, tall tower. Who would have seen that coming?
Never seen that coming at all.
With some barracks around it, or barracks walls.
Palisade walls, yeah.
Reusing so many assets, it could be considered time travel. Especially if we were to run into copies of ourselves.
That would never happen.
Never.
It's also definitely not right next to the Necrodancer. Just ignore any resemblance to other parts of the city. You know, they're not creative in this town. They just build the same things over and over.
Yeah, it's just one architect that comes from town to town. That's all.
He's like, he shows up. You know what this town needs? A big ass fuck off tower.
Pretty much.
Don't even worry about it clashing with the aesthetics. I've done this 1,000 times before.
And he means literally he's done this 1,000 times before. He's just got the exact same plans for 50 towns.
It's the perfect place to put your shady organizations. I know how you towns are, your shady organization.
As you walk up.
And by the way, if a group of adventurers comes looking, it's a great place to send them. Because then you get the tower, and you get the shady organization, and the only thing it's really missing is a group of adventurers to come and fuck all your shit up.
Oh, I love it.
Remember, if they do show up, you have to be helpful. But not too helpful, because there's always a dumb one. You gotta let the dumb one get confused. If you just hand it to them, they'll never go to the tower. They'll be like, oh, well, obviously that's where the bad things are. We'll figure something out.
So
The dumb one will just be like, I'll search here for some booze or something.
when you get up to the barricades, you see that the entrance is guarded by two people clad in armor. They have holy symbols on their chests, identifying them as Children of Light. You get the sense that they're probably paladins. So, how do we approach this?
Well, you right?
Sorry, you cut out in the middle of your
The
sentence
wall
there.
looks pretty sturdy. no place is too easily be out of sight.
Yeah, you do notice that there does appear to be a little bit of overhang between this house and the wall.
I want to try and nonchalantly walk up like I'm supposed to be going in there.
Okay.
So let this happen. I'm not gonna join this.
You walk up and you see them say they see you approach, and you see them extend their swords to cross over it. Halt! Who goes there?
It is I, Lug of Nut.
We know of no Lug of Nut. What business do you have with the Children of the Light?
I've been sent by the Dark Ones. They wish to have a meeting, but I need to speak with your leader.
The Dark Ones?
Yes, they said they're
Dark
tired.
Friend, sound the alarm!
Smash them!
Jesus. Alright, Lug. Roll initiative.
Nice.
You will get the first attack regardless because you initiated. Looks like you'll continue to have that.
Neat.
Excuse me while I pull up.
So,
That's not the right one. Oh, no. This is the one I need. Oh, that's why I made her! I remember now!
these guys are pretty small, right?
They're pretty small compared to you.
And, convenience has it, they are pressed up against a wall, right?
Yeah.
So, convenience would also have it that, I just smashed them against the wall. We shall soon find out who is stronger, Wall or Lug.
Alright, go for
Because
it.
these guys are going to be getting pushed.
Well, you see, the thing is, they're far enough apart where you won't be able to push both of them.
That's fine. I'll push one. And the other one can try and do something, and then I'll push him. And then the other one will try and do something, and I'll push him into the wall again. It's going to be a great little merry-go-round of fuck.
We need more actions. That'd be so funny.
Alright, so give us a roll.
I'm going to make
Okay.
him make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
You do have an extra attack. Well done.
Yeah, because he's level 5 now.
Yeah. That's fun.
So you want them to make a dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Oof.
Ah. Well, he succeeds.
Disappointing.
So obviously, I will just do it again.
He doesn't take half damage? Hey!
Oh.
No.
Dite 9000, thank you for the follow, my dude. And or dudette. And or non-binary. I don't know.
Stop being PC and make him roll.
What does he need to roll?
Dex saving. Again.
Well, the +4 will fail eventually.
Also, it's not being PC, I'm just trying not to make assumptions about people.
Silence yourself and roll.
Because Dite doesn't necessarily tell me any indication.
How does he make the 19s twice in a row?
Wow, that's just unlucky. That's just really unlucky.
Amazing! I mean, they're the children of the light, you know, divine providence.
Yeah, children of the light. Children
Now
of
they have to try and hit you. Well, actually, no. It's still your might still be your turn.
I have my movement, but nah. Oh wait, I can sacrifice my movement for
For an
another
attack, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him again!
This is gonna be 6. It's gonna be 6 shoves.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Wow. Well, that's a surprise round.
That's the surprise round. So now you can resume your normal round.
Yep, it's still your turn, look.
My proficiency bonus.
Yeah, the DC is like 14.
Are you going to continue to shove?
Yes, because I still have piece of shit Maul. Or not Maul, but Morning Star. So, it's either I shove for great damage or I hit for pussy.
The amazing part is they're not even proficient in dex saves, really. 12. Finally.
Bitch! And now the train gets rolling!
So far they've been dodging left and right away from your shoves, and now one of them trips a tiny bit.
That is... 6 plus...
Fuck it. I'm going to, if it's 3 or greater. Nope. Sorry, Orpheus holding off for now.
How many feet back does he get pushed?
It should be 20 feet, but it's right
Well,
against the
no,
walls.
he gets shoved 20 feet, but he's against the wall. So, how far is he away from the wall?
Probably the standard amount of about a foot.
Yeah, so you don't take it into consideration.
I'll take the extra 1 point of damage. Every little bit counts, my friend.
Not wrong.
So let's see, that's gonna be...
They aren't exactly pussies.
Plus 1d8, plus 1. Objects and creatures hit by the creature take half the damage dealt to the target. Okay, so the wall is going to take half of what I roll.
Okay.
I told you, we're going to find out who's stronger. Bug or the wall. So let's see. It's 2d6 plus 1d8 plus 1. So that's 15 damage.
15 damage.
To the paladin?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
2 more! 2 more shoves.
Well, now he's standing against him.
so instead of shoving,
Mm.
I'm just going to make sure that he stays down. So like instead of shoving him to the wall,
Down.
I'm just going to keep just hitting.
Okay.
So that'll just be
Basically
straight.
basically what I'm saying is he doesn't get a save, essentially. He's now pinned against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. You know what? Actually, I am going to keep pushing him against the wall because I want to break the wall down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
Which one are you attacking?
Gonna hit him 2 more times. The one that's pinned. Actually, since he's pinned, I'm going to turn to the other one and shove him down the alley. Just gonna fucking launch him. So I need a dex saving throw from him to see if I can just
Shove him 20 feet.
slam him into the like oblivion.
Oh my god.
Shove him that way.
So the other one then, yeah, assuming you're keeping him pinned against that wall then, you'll be dragging him across several feet, so he'll be taking damage all that time from the wall.
The wall is not my weapon.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, okay.
Perhaps I can drop my Morning Star and take the gate off its hinges. And then I'll have two shields.
Blast him with the gate.
Alright.
It's the Dark Souls door shield.
So he needs to make a dex save again. So the other one needs to make a dex save.
Yes.
Jeebus. Oh.
So he gets shoved
So
20
for every
feet
5 feet
away.
of damage, he'll take a d6, I think, right? That's what I'm going with. Fuck it.
Sure, whatever.
Although, I do already have 6 strain points.
It's just turn 1, and you're already on 6 straight. I love it.
Give him 5.
Because every time I use this ability, it adds a strain point.
Alright, so give me it's 20 feet. So 5d6. No, 46. I can math.
4d6?
Shut up, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, 46.
21!
Oh dear.
Wow.
He's not in a good way. Alright, and then the other one will take your great push damage.
Well, he doesn't collide with an object, so he takes no
so he just gets pushed. At 20
he just
feet.
gets shoved back 20 feet.
Oh, he just gets shoved back 20 feet.
Yeah, because it doesn't do damage unless he collides with an object or a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess your shield doesn't count then. There you go. You shoved him 20 feet, and this guy 20 feet, and that guy's, like, really badly injured now.
And let's see, how far away is the next wall?
No, that's where that's going to start going.
In this direction, 50 feet.
Good! So
they got a few times of shoves.
My only problem is, hang on, let's see. So I've got one more ability to use, and then I start accruing points of exhaustion. However, because I've got 6 strain points, my AC is now 30. I have legendary creature level AC.
Jesus Christ.
How?
Every level of strain I get adds to my AC.
I love it. That's ridiculous.
Sorry, I put some battle music in.
Alright. So... it is time for the big shove. Again! And that'll be my last action.
Wait, so the other one took 21 damage? No, the one took... You didn't give me the damage for this push.
Because he didn't collide with an object.
Yeah, he didn't collide with anything, so he doesn't
take
get
any damage at all when he doesn't collide.
No, it's just the collision damage from hitting something.
Wow.
Which is why I was measuring the distance to the next wall.
Okay.
Theoretically, I still have 4 more after this. Like, I've got 1 more action for strain, and then I've got 4 more levels or 4 more uses that will give me points of exhaustion. But I can't do any more than 5 total, because the last point of exhaustion kills you.
Yeah, last one of exhaustion is death.
I'm familiar with that. That's why I gave you an exhaustion tracker.
Oh, at 5 exhaustion, speed is reduced to 0.
At 5 exhaustion, speed's reduced to 0.
Mm-hmm. So 1 exhaustion, disadvantage in ability. 2 exhaustion, speed halved. 3 disadvantage rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
4
I'm
maximum
not sure
hit points
you have
halved.
to turn economy to push.
5 speed reduced to 0. 6 death.
So, question is, do I want to?
You want to do one more push? You still got one more, right?
Actually, I won't.
Ooh.
Instead, I will use my movement to go here.
Okay.
Not part of this
you
combat.
will take
sure.
you will wouldn't you take an attack of opportunity?
Yep, from this guy.
Yeah.
Is it he's still knocked prone from being from
Yeah,
the
he was
first
the one
attack?
who's dragged. He was the one who's dragged against the wall.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, he would still be prone.
So I have no attack of opportunity because I never moved out of melee
You
range.
didn't move
this
out of
guy.
his melee range, so yeah, you wouldn't have to take attack of opportunity. There you go. Problem solved.
And so I move over there, and I bash my shield a few times with my Morning Star. Come on, little children, come to Papa.
Jesus Christ.
Color me terrified.
Okay. So,
I am kind of just standing directly in front of Dorian now.
so
I did tell the Necrodancer that I was going to smash them,
Yeah,
you did indeed say that. I just need
and nobody in the party decided to tell me not to. So
I did. I don't care. Actually, this is perfect for me.
it's valuable information to be had. Just how much can Lug push? Is this log wall strong enough to withstand him? Well, let's find out. You're trying to plot an escape. I see you.
It's not an escape. I have a plan.
Plan.
Hmm.
Survival and sacrifice.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see what options they have. Because the thing is, they have basically no hope of hitting you.
I mean, they can try.
Or I mean,
If they
your
get a
AC was
critical,
again?
they will hit 30.
Yeah.
They don't technically know just how powerful I am yet.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, actually, they probably do. They just got bullied.
And it, just see you there, muscles and all.
Because anything they do is going to rely on them hitting.
Hitting.
Because they don't have any kind of throw spell. At least I don't think so.
Ah, gotta
you
love
hit?
Paladin.
When you hit with a melee. Yeah.
I am the
melee.
perfect counter!
You are the perfect counter to a paladin.
Can you hit? Probably. Will it hurt? No.
Oh god. They don't have any recourse. Question is, how long can... So I guess it's really just a war of attrition, isn't it? Alright. They are going to pike you.
Oh, you pointy dicks. Oh, boy, the little babies.
Yeah, they are not in a good way.
Come on! Is that the best you can do? Hit me!
It's like bashing half of their spear charge with your shield, and the other half you're just pushing away with your hands.
Yep, they're
I'm just
jabbing.
over here yawning.
They're jabbing at you as best they can, and you hear one of them let out a whistle.
Yes, call more friends! Please! You need all the help you can get.
You know, if you shove the guy in front now...
That's the point. They've just hit me
just
4 times. No damage.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You okay there, Brandon?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just readying a force.
I'm just quickly creating an army that wants to...
Army versus one man.
I love that this is my first time being back, and Brandon's already, like, panicking, trying to create something that'll stop Lug.
Well, no, it's just, you know, one never knows how things are going to go, and so I didn't really know what to prepare for it.
Lug smash.
Because Lug.
No! I just realized something. They have to open the door for us now.
Yes, they do. That's why this is perfect for me.
Yes, send all your best men. See what happens. Lug is born. You don't want to make Lug bored.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Lug has just started an assault. Also, hello, Tom.
Lug is started an assault against a fortress. He might win.
He might mean he's going to win.
I got a surprise round, which meant that I was able to use 3 moves, 3 of my strain actions, and then I rolled highest on initiative, so I got 3 more, so I got 6 strain points, so my AC is 30.
Is Ragnar going to pop in, Tom?
I don't know. Is Ragnar going to pop in?
Sure, Ragnar's gonna pop in.
Will Ragnar fly down from the sky and be like, "What's up, nerd?"
Ragnar's going to walk down from the other end of the alley playing.
Ragnar's going to roll into town. He's like, huh, I wonder where they are. Here's screaming and shouting. He's like, oh, probably over there.
I know where they are.
My arm!
You've lost your arm?
No, one of them probably.
Oh, soon.
It's a lot of shoving, so I think it's more.
He dragged one of them along the wall with his great push.
To hit another one.
Are they dead?
No.
Not yet.
They're still alive for now. I positioned myself so both of them are going to get crushed against one another and turn.
Exciting.
Warfare and Dorian are kind of holding back at the moment.
No, I've got a thing I want to do.
I said at the moment. Because I asked you if you wanted to do anything, you said no, so you're not technically in combat yet.
I see black.
I don't want to be anything part of this combat.
Oh, I found it. Never
That's
mind.
the main thing. I want to do something. Still.
So, Ragnar, is it,
Toss a coin to your love
is it time
nut.
for Ragnar Ex
Valley
Machina?
of Plenty.
Right,
Right,
my
yeah.
turn again?
Anyway.
Okay, so there's a Ragnar Ex Machina.
I need a teleport. Oh wait, I don't know where we. Ah, found her. Found it.
By the tower.
Oh, I've got it. Don't worry.
Oh, there you go.
I'm alive. Ish, probably. Would you like me to roll initiative?
Depends. Are you going to join combat as soon as you get here?
No, I'm just gonna stand here and watch while playing my loot.
Just
Just
inspiring.
Just bardic inspiration from the background.
Yeah, I'm just I'm what's the I'm the background music. Okay.
You hear all
Battle
you
music.
hear all this ruckus and you head over and you see Orpheus crouched by the corner of this building. Bianco on the other side.
I'm just like, I expected nothing less.
See, we were going to try diplomacy, but
Well,
I wasn't here.
then Lug was put in charge of diplomacy.
Yeah, that was everyone's
Yes,
mistake.
Lug was put in charge of diplomacy. He certainly didn't just take charge.
Hey, Lug claims no responsibility except for the smashing of head. Ah! We can get human skull from these guys!
yes,
we
you
need
could.
human skull.
We do need human skull.
We'll explain later.
Okay.
I am in need of a new trophy.
Alright,
Dragon head is kind of getting old news.
alright, sure. I'll join in. I'll join in the battle. You see, get fucking Ragnar's fucking fuck up. Oh yeah. There he is. Sexy bastard he is. Right, there's my initiative. Eh. Well, that's the biggest initiative I've ever rolled in my life.
Wow. That puts you first, I believe.
Roll. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, that puts you first.
Okay, who's going
Now
it now?
I have to wait to do the smash.
No, he's not in this turn.
Yeah, I'm in next
Well,
turn.
But next turn is first.
He's not in this round, is what I mean.
Yeah.
By the way, all of these archers and the sword people that you see in the courtyard,
Mm-hmm.
they weren't here at first.
Oh,
Yeah,
could
we've
you
only
not
seen
see
two.
them?
No, yeah, kind of.
Well, it's
They
kind
weren't
of the
called
thing
in.
of it's a military installation. Was presumed that there were people inside.
Obviously. Is this gate locked?
Currently, yes.
Okay,
Currently.
I'll shatter that open.
It's not your turn at the moment.
Well, when it is my turn, at least.
You will.
Jesus Christ,
Yes.
22. Yeah, you are. Oh. Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
if you shatter the gate open, I can pick up these two and then
Thank you,
charge
game,
through
for
the open
randomly
gate.
closing.
I mean, you could just charge through the wall. I mean, I don't see.
Right,
try that
right,
twice.
right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The wall didn't take enough damage.
If you crit it, I'd assume you'd go straight through it, and the other one,
Possibly.
most definitely.
Can I strength challenge the wall?
Theoretically?
If you want
these two in front of me,
if you want your shield to smash, yes.
I want to do a break of the wall with my shield through the wall.
Do you want
I
to say
want
that
to
again in
drive the
English?
two guys in front of me through the wall and into the wall of the tower.
Right. Okay. That's more understandable.
Can I do it?
Theoretically. It will be quite difficult.
Probably won't be able to.
If you can clear a DC 18.
I can do that.
It's
He can't.
doable.
He could not do that.
Probably not.
He's still gonna do a shove though. Doesn't
It
matter
would
what.
be, it would probably just be fucking sheer strength, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Oh, not athletics. This makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, you would add your, what I mean is you would just add your strength bonus.
I've already been adding my strength bonus.
Right, but you wouldn't get proficiency is what I mean.
What? Strength roll. Wait, is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
That's why we're telling you to do it.
Strength roll.
Oh my god! A
Yes!
nat 20!
I think the wall doesn't exist anymore.
Oh dear.
Natural 20!
Lug nut. Oh my god. So what's your movement speed? 20?
The shove is 20
With your
feet.
shove? Yeah. Okay.
My movement speed is 30. The shove goes 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, so
Would everyone? would everyone get a like a demoralization buff on their side?
You shove the paladins through the wall.
That changes things.
Well, we now have an entrance.
Hello!
Push
I've made the
through
door.
here, ripping this part of the wall open, causing this archer to topple.
Why don't we take Lug out more?
Because he's busy.
I'm gonna look around everyone in the courtyard. You didn't want to open the gate, so I made my own hole. Hi! Hi, Lug!
This area is now rough terrain.
Oh my god.
You wanna know the best part?
Yeah.
2 more action.
Advantage on movement for rough terrain.
So yeah, it doesn't count for you.
I need to make a con save for those two because they've just been crit shoved through a wall.
That was a question of how much.
Also, corn to your
sorry.
nut.
Oh joy.
I am happy.
I think they're dead.
17.
I don't know what those saves are against.
Oops, that was supposed to be a disadvantage. Oh wow. Well, one of them passed. This is will they fall unconscious?
Nah, that's no
Jeez.
fun. I need them conscious.
Instant KO. So we'll just look at how much damage they'll take from this.
We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, okay. Well,
Both of them save.
they both passed.
Since they're both still awake, I'm going to lean down and pat them on the cheek. Ah, good. You're
They
still
are
awake.
prone, but how the fuck are we going to calculate the damage?
Well, they went through the wall, so I don't have anything to go with that.
So we got technically got the 5-foot movement and then the 15-foot falling damage. So we can do 20. We can do either 20-foot
How
falling,
how
or
how
we can
would
do
you
more.
calculate 2 humans getting shoved through the log wall of a fortress?
I reckon we consider it 20-foot fall damage.
20-foot fall damage.
So every 5 feet is a d6. So that's another 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
14.
For one.
Gods above.
And a 10. They lucked out. Those are 2 ones.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, you can tell he is a bit worse for wear.
Oh, poor babe.
Gently slapping on their cheeks.
That guy's prone.
So now my AC is 31 because I've accumulated the max amount of strain.
Jesus Christ.
So
Good
want
news
exhaustion
for them
one?
is-
No. He's hit his max strain. Next time he takes exhaustion.
next time will be
Good news for them is I've hit my max strain. Bad news is also I've hit my max strain.
yeah. 31 AC that puts you at.
31.
That's silly.
I agree.
That's
I mean,
great.
I have things that could hit through that, things that can alter that, but none of them are here and they have no reason to be here, so...
They smell the challenge and appear.
Well, one of them wouldn't come for Lug, they would come for Dorian and Orifir.
Oh, wait. I'm wrong. I just reread it. It doesn't increase my AC. It reduces my damage taken. Regardless, they still wouldn't have hit me because my AC is 24.
Yeah.
And it's reducing the reduction of 7 damage then for
Yeah.
every hit.
Well,
So-
unless they crit. If they crit, then they will still hit you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for critical hits. That's like 5% chance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just
they
don't. I don't
have
want
to
you to. I just don't want you to go like, ah, it's bullshit. It's like, no, sorry, crits always hit.
What? Well, regardless, a crit is the only way that they'd be able to hit, because you know, it's a +4 to their attack from what I've seen. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would meet or beat my AC.
Well, that's for the paladins.
Exactly.
If you have at least 1 point accumulated, you reduce all damage taken by 1 per 2 points of strain. So it's a reduction of 3, not 7. Right?
No, for every 1 point of strain accumulated, you reduce
For
all
every
damage.
2 points of strain to accumulate is what I read here.
Looking at it right here.
So am I.
Path of the
Path of the Protector.
Path of the Protector at level 3 for every
Unbreakable.
point of strain accumulated, you
Huh.
reduce all damage taken by 1.
I've got it here read as for every 2 points of strain accumulated.
Well, this is how it's written in my sheet that Brandon set up.
Go
So
by his
that's
sheet.
how it works. Because
Am I
Brandon,
right, sheet? Yeah,
don't fight the
Simon,
DM.
since when did we go by the rules?
that's true.
This is true. All
I
right.
mean, if Brandon wants to make the executive decision,
We've been going by it, so
3 point.
Well, the thing
I'll
of it
still
is
kill everything he
I
throws
set
at
up his sheet based off of the thing he sent me. So
I don't know where are you reading things from?
I've got the wiki page and the PDF as well.
He's a nerd, is what he's saying.
That's me.
go by what his sheet says, because that's what I approved.
Yep.
And I overrule the rules in this game, so there we are.
Yeah.
So shut up, Simon.
I mean, from Simon's argument, it just sounds like he wants to be killed faster.
Hey, I'm flimsy as heck, so that's fine.
I am your line of defense.
And
Okay.
offense and everything
So,
else.
shall we continue?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to strike the one on the left with my Morning Star.
When you say left, do you mean this guy?
Lug's left.
Lugs left. So this one here?
Yeah, that one.
No, this one.
That's
That's
what I
Lug's
said.
left.
That one.
That's literally the one I pointed at. Okay,
I
go for
I
it.
don't know.
Just go for it.
That one.
Okay, let's see. I've never used my Morning Star, so we'll find out how this works. Wait, I did a damage roll. Rolling 1d20 plus. Oh no!
No,
that
that's an
is
attack
what I
roll.
rolled.
That's it. Attack
That
roll.
is an attack roll. I rolled an 8.
You're just so you're so strained that you're not even able to think anymore. You're just going for it, and as you swing your Morning Star, you slip a little bit on a piece of splintered log, and miss.
That's about right.
While I'm down there, because the Morning Star is short, so it like connects with the ground, and while I'm bent over down there, I look at him and go, "Hello there, beautiful." And that's EOT, because I've moved and done 2 attacks.
First, you see visible confusion, and then his face kind of contorts into a snarl.
That's what I like to see. More fights!
I thought okay. Sure. That's fine. I move this over here. He's going to activate a Divine Smite. Oh, I think that rolled damage. But that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to throw the card out.
Throw a card out. They have card casters?
Funny. That's not here. Make sure what it's going to throw. Why can I not see it? Output, there we are. There we are. so he casts Divine Smite.
How divine.
Hit me.
Well, yeah, he's got to try and hit you, but, you know, what? It's 5% chance.
Would be a shame if you broke your spear, boy.
Crit.
Crit fail.
He crit failed. In his rage at your taunting, he takes the pike and thrusts it straight at you, and it hits your shield, and then the wood splinters and snaps, breaking his pike.
I look at the ground at the splintered pieces and then back to him. Oh, did I break your toy? I'm sorry. We'll put it back together. Inhale.
There you go. Pulls out a hand axe from his side and takes a swipe at you.
Such a barbaric weapon for someone so high and mighty.
And then the other one will follow suit.
With the hand axe or with the pike?
Holy fuck, he almost hit you.
Almost. I told you, nothing makes me bleed.
Well, they have a +5, so. But you know, he gets 2 hits in with the pike, but he just can't break through your defenses.
Wait, who's got a +5? These paladins? They had +4s before.
I literally didn't change anything.
How were they?
No. Look up here. +5.
Oh yeah. I was looking at their deck saves. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the idiot.
Well, yeah, you are, Lug.
So this one is going to expend 1 action to stand up. And so he'll no longer be prone. And he's going to give off a shot. I believe at this close range is disadvantage. So, but you know.
Yeah, because I'm within his...
Oh my god! If they weren't in disadvantage, that would have hit.
It just kind of clinks off of my shoulder, my pauldron.
God, I gotta get a few more of those in.
I roll my head backwards and to the side to look at him. Oh, forgot you were back there. Hi. Don't worry. Well, I'll get to you in just a second. All of these armors just, all of these arrows just clinking off my armor.
Jesus Christ. Yep, none of them hit.
I like turn around and look at Dorian. You want in on this? It's kind of fun.
Shaking my head side to side.
Alright, so this one is going to be able to run up and join the fray.
Oh, more of puny humans. What is wrong? It's like you've never seen a bulwark before.
He gets... Oh, wait. Ignore that second one, but still. He runs in, sword
He can
high.
attack twice. I'll let him hit me twice.
Intense.
It would break our rules. Where is their movement speed? Speed's 30. Okay, so this one will also be able to join in. Oh well, because he will enter into the rough terrain. Yeah, I'm gonna allow it. Fuck it. He was the one who got the second attack in. Still failed. There you go. But that means he does get one more try. Still nothing.
Of course. Do you expect anything else?
Oh,
like I
jeez.
said 1,000 times already, nothing makes me bleed.
Except me.
Except for that one guy. That one guy made me bleed. I miss him.
We all miss him.
Alright, so that'll be their turn, which means it's now Ragnar's turn.
Hello. It is I, Ragnar.
Ragnar's been hanging around Lug so much he's picked up his accent.
Can't be helped. Fuck.
Ah, fuck, I've run out of tea.
I've run out of tape.
What,
The
you've run
long
out,
sticky
you've
stuff.
run out of your 90 gallons?
What?
No. 40 gallons.
Hell, I only make one pot of tea before the start of this.
Oh, that was silly.
Gather round for tag cakes.
Clearly I needed
Right.
more.
Clearly. Right, let's see. I've not played in a while. Give me a second.
You have no excuse.
You're
I have
predominantly a support character. You have things like Bardic Inspiration,
Shut the fuck up.
Charm, and Intimidation is your thing.
You
well,
can
yeah,
enlarge
obviously.
me.
There we go. I'm going to,
Nope, actually he can't.
I can't
What?
anymore now.
What?
I read his thing because I was working on a another Druger character, and the Druger ability isn't. They don't have that spell.
Oh, I
They-
thought you had the spell. I didn't know it was
No,
your
no, no.
racial.
It's a racial thing, and they can only use it on themselves.
But he
Yeah.
gave me the spell by accident.
Well, I gave him the spell by matter of convenience.
No! I want to be huge!
So Ragnar
Someone
can
has to
enlarge
find
himself.
a magic item that makes Lug grow big. I miss big Lug.
I'll find a way to make you bigger.
I mean, you could
It's not
probably
hard.
speak to an apothecary.
I don't like their pills. They make me feel
Right.
and they always tell me not to drink when I take them.
That's
Something
kinky.
about erections lasting more than 4 hours.
I was about to say,
Right,
it's
I'm
like,
gonna-
yeah, they tell you if it lasts more than 4 hours, come see them.
Lug doesn't know what erection is. Lug just knows he wants to drink.
Hmm.
Okay, so
I have a thing.
Can I attack here?
But that's
That's
through.
inside.
define attack.
Use a spell.
That's through this wall.
You
And then through
cannot
into the
see,
tower.
You wouldn't be able to see.
Hmm. This
Bollocks.
is still closed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the opening
Yeah,
you
I
have
went
is
through
here.
the wall next to the door.
So from where you are, your line of sight is basically that into this area.
You can see this guy, you can see that guy.
Oh, I can't
And you
hit
see
any of
that
them.
guy.
Can I not see this guy?
No.
This guy's behind the wall. This guy is on the
he's
ground.
behind the whatever the battlements are.
Right, I'm gonna move forward then. What's my speed now? I'm slow.
How are
Huh?
you slow now?
I'm wearing armor.
Yeah, he's wearing
Oh
low.
yeah,
It's half
he's
whatever your
over
normal-
encumbered.
That's half whatever your normal speed is.
Okay, 15.
So
Great. There. Hello. How are you?
You know.
Let's see. It's my Phantom Song. Range? Yeah, that's in range. Right, I'm gonna attack this geezer here with Phantom Song.
Okay.
Geezer.
That hits.
Yeah, that does. You got range. 5 psychic.
I want a weapon that has +7. Warning star.
Soon, don't worry.
I'm
thing
never
is,
going
right-
to have a good weapon dropped for me because
You are the
You're
weapon.
What
Really?
you are is you are the tank.
We do have an artificer though. No. He can make your thing
Well,
to +1.
Canonically, you haven't met him yet.
Not yet, but we do have one now.
You
We
will
have an artificer?
You will meet an artificer battlesmith in future.
The guy who we meet in the tower in the future.
Who that is, but okay.
Ozen, the guy who was in the crystal.
Yeah, the one where you two got really
Kira's
really
character.
drunk halfway through.
It'd be more already drunk. That was fun.
I mean, in fairness, you have literally only played one session with him.
This is my first session.
So,
I've done my time.
hey Ragnar, what do you think of the Lug's new token?
Sexy.
Much sexier than the generic one we had before.
No, that one was sexy as well.
Not as sexy.
Maybe. Looks just sexy to me. It's fine. Right. I've
It's all
done my
them
turn.
rippling muscles in it.
It's
Yeah.
Lug's turn.
It is Lug's turn.
Oh yeah, Ragnar move. Yep, Lug. John,
Yeah? What?
it's
Your turn.
Oh, shit! I thought that more people would join in battle, but no, they're all pansies!
It is Simon.
Well,
I'm made of paper.
it's the thing. It's forward planning. It's like Orpheus' flaw might be that he his primary solution to things is violence, but that doesn't mean he's stupid.
I mean, are we sure?
He has a relatively high wisdom, actually.
Right. I'm going to do something stupid.
Isn't that normal?
I'm going to shove these two into
This wall.
that wall.
Yeah. Go for it.
Dex saving throw.
Good luck. We love you.
Your speed will be reduced by half, though.
Wrong. First point of exhaustion's disability on a disadvantage ability chance.
Oh, is it? Fuck.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't had anyone have exhaustion.
I
It's
think
so
that's the
fucking
third
long.
or second.
Welcome to Luck. He's got too many enemies.
This is second exhaustion.
Look, it's too many enemies?
Damn.
That is not a
Oh
thing.
wow, it saved.
Damn it.
The buff.
Also, you are in rough. Oh wait, no, you're not affected by rough terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I need something that's gonna boost up my DC for that, because that misses way too often.
What's the calculation for it?
It's
Uh,
Dex plus proficiency plus 8.
It is.
What
Give me
is-
1 second and I'll have it up. It is. DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength modifier.
Strength.
I mean, as you level up and your proficiency bonus increases, that'll increase the DC of it.
Yeah, by 1 point. Every, like, 2 or 3 level.
Yeah,
I think it's every 3 level. Goes up
Think-
by.
The next one, yeah, is in 3 levels. I think it's every 4 levels.
Because everything's able to pass a 4.
I mean, the only thing you could realistically do would be to increase your dex mod. Which your next ability improvement, I believe, is at level 8. I think it's 8.
Yeah. Oh well. Smash the one on the left with the Morning Star.
Okay, give us a roll. Oh my god! Roll damage!
I think he's dead.
You just click on Morning Star. The word Morning Star. Yeah.
In the chat.
Oh.
No, click on the critical one and click Morning Star in the window.
Yeah.
There you go.
8 plus 5.
Jesus Christ. You can tell by looking at him, he's literally on 1 hit point. He's like barely able to even stand up.
I'll hit him again. I won't move. I'll just bash him again.
Okay. actually high enough to hit. Fuck. Well, so he goes down.
Yeah.
And he didn't actually have to roll damage because literally 1 point was
I
all
wanted
he-
to know how bad he did.
Minus 10 HP.
Not enough to kill him, but he's definitely out cold.
He's out cold. He's not dead.
No.
Well,
You know how
that's
much?
gotta-
In order to kill him, you'd have to do enough damage. You'd have to. Well, I mean, you could hit him again, and he would die. But you know,
Yeah, you would have to do damage equal to his HP.
which
I'll just go around after they're all unconscious and cut their heads off.
Sounds good.
Lug needs trophies. Skull necklace seems nice.
What predators?
What?
You gonna be a predator?
No.
Still their
I'm
spines.
better than a predator.
Isn't a predator sneaky?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
still
what I,
saying predator,
what I
not
lose in
predator.
stealth, I make up for in unkillability.
that works.
Onward and upwards!
So I believe that's the end of Lug's turn.
Am I going?
No, it's
No, it's that go.
Look, he's sad.
all the archers.
Isn't there a way that you can just, like, roll 420?
No, that's asking for too much for roll 20.
None of those hit. The archer closest to you decides it's probably better not to use a bow. Well, I suppose I could, but it'd be too difficult. Well, no, it wouldn't be too difficult because they have +4 to hit. No, that's damage. They have +7 to hit. But do they have +7 to hit? That's not right, is it?
Archers are OP. How does the...
Decimo.
1d20 +6 is what their attack is. See, I could
So-
just roll 6d20.
That'll probably hit me. A +6 to hit? That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a military installation.
Hmm.
So one of them got a crit.
So, got 24. I say 24.
So that's
Are these
20.
all
and a hit.
+7?
Yeah, they're all +7. So one crit failed.
But a 17 plus 7. That's no plus
No,
6.
it's plus
23.
6, so it's 23. So that's not enough to hit. But one of them hits.
Which one hit me? Point it out.
So the one nearest you did the 9 and 17. The one past hit. The furthest one back.
So basically, he's pissed
You
him
die
off.
next.
I just do my best to lock eyes with him.
God, he critted too. So what's damage for these guys?
Lock eyes with him. Point in his direction and pull the arrow out.
Yeah, just roll the damage. 9. That's +5. So 14 damage. His arrow flew true and went into one of the soft parts of your armor.
That was a mistake.
You made luck breathe. Therefore, you must be strong.
Worthy. He's worthy of
Let's
death.
test your strength, sir.
Then it's the knight's turns. Now this guy. Let's get to there. There. And he can make it to there. There.
I'm just slowly being surrounded on all sides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you charged into their base.
This is where Lug dies.
Don't worry. Of course he's fine.
We don't have our healer anymore.
I know. I'll heal it. Let's see.
And then the 2 here will attack you, of course. At this point, it's just a numbers game.
Mhm.
Which knight crit me there?
The first one, so this guy.
Wait, how are there four? How are there?
You go 2 attacks.
Oh, right.
They play by the same rules you do.
So
Mhm.
it's this guy.
Yeah.
Crit me.
Yep. Dealing 14 plus 9, so 3 damage.
Christ.
-7.
Oh yeah, minus
minus
your
7.
AC.
Oh,
reduction.
shit!
Yeah, your damage.
-7. Don't
Oh,
forget that.
what was that? Is that?
That is an important thing to remember not to forget.
That's a thing we debated about for a moment there. -7 from this attack.
From both of them.
Yeah, -7 from
So
the
you
other
can add
attack.
7
14.
HP and then take off the rest.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, just add
You can
4.
have
So
14.
you take 9 damage. There you go.
take 9 damage.
Fucking hell, that took you fucking bastards a long time, didn't it? Bloody hell! Bless you.
Donka.
There you go.
All right. Forgot about that. I thought I was in deep shit.
You're
Turns
fine.
out, yeah.
Turns out you're even better at being a tank.
Whose turn is it? I'm ready to go.
That's Ragnar's turn.
Yeah, it's right next to
Ragnar!
Yeah, well, I can. Hi Dorian, how you been?
Oh, hi. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Ragnar
Right.
needs to do some fucking strength training.
Shut your fuck up. Shut your face.
Shut your fuck up.
I'm gonna charm this fellow here.
You're going to charm him?
You fire your bow at someone else.
What are you going to try and convince him to do?
Shoot someone else or try and stand down.
You want to convince him that this is all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
big misunderstanding. He mentioned
While
the Dark
Lug
One
is
only in
dreaming
jest.
about who's next.
I'm like, just ignore him. He's he gets bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Plus, your pal over there just shot him with an arrow. It's gonna take a while for him to calm down. Just ignore all of the things.
So you're going to roll persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll roll persuasion and crit fail.
This should be fun.
Oh wow.
I mean, on the
That was
other
a wisdom
one, the
saving throw.
advantage one, I did a crit, but okay. I like how I have +10 in persuasion.
Big
What?
fail.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a big misunderstanding.
Yeah, this is just a misunderstanding.
He calls out to the others to stand down.
I'll also shout over to Lug and say that I have some beer waiting for him.
What?
I have beer!
Good beer or the shit they have here?
The best beer.
Ah! You little boys can play with yourselves. I have beer to go to.
Okay, so Ragnar has come in, and in the traditional Ragnar ex machina fashion, stopped the battle.
Don't worry, Lug. I'll write a battle about this. I'll write a ballad? Ballad about it.
The
I'll
paladins
write a battle ballad for it.
Indeed.
tend to their friend and get him back on his feet. And one
Meanwhile, they wake him up and he's like, "Ah, please, no! What happened?
One of them kind of tentatively walks out and looks kind of pissed off as he surveys the damage to his wall.
Can I persuade this one to give Lug a trophy?
He goes over and is like, alright then, what's this about? Why have you attacked the Children of the Light?
Because I wanted in the gate.
I think you've made that quite clear, he says, his eyes kind of bulging.
I don't know what's going on. I've just arrived.
I want a trophy. I win in battle. I got trophy.
I'll say to them, okay, can I persuade him to give him a trophy?
Sure, go ahead.
It's either I get trophy or I take trophy by force. It's not seem very productive either way.
Well, no.
He is like, the trophy
In
you
my
have
mind,
is the
that
breath
gets
that you
success.
breathe because you have attacked the Children of the Light and we have chosen not to terminate you.
Okay, Lug, you can take part of the wall. You take the wall that you broke.
I reach down and just nonchalantly pick up one of the massive fucking logs that they had shoved into the ground and throw it over my shoulder. Thank you, this will make a great trophy. And if you try and tell me no, I'll bet.
He has, I ask you again, what do you want for the Children of the Light?
Dorian Orifir.
I've gone. I'm quiet. I've got something I want to do.
Orifir.
I admit I don't remember why I wanted to get in. Know that there was a gate. And yeah.
Orifir, please tell us. Let us know. Your insight would be mighty fine.
Orfir, why did we come here?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Orpheus needs to make a decision.
Coin toss.
Those are some really good decisions.
Yeah, Orpheus, Orpheus just like... Orpheus is going to withhold. Ragnar's going to have to mix something up.
Oh, fuck. You want me to do performance?
Yes.
You want me to do performance?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You explain that we are a you're
We're a travelling band.
a traveling band.
My friend here, he was out of beer. He thought he smelt some in there.
This is a dry town.
Yep.
He's a bit weird.
He fought.
Yeah, he thought that in the heavily guarded area. that-
You tell them that you had heard great things about the Children of the Light, and you wanted to see if they might like your services as an entertainer.
Sing them a ditty.
I'll sing about this battle
You
and how
explain
you
that
won.
Lugnut is your bodyguard.
Yeah, he's very big. You can see he's very protective.
He
big
the man looks at the damage and he's like, well, I don't think you have to worry very much for your own safety.
No, he is very small.
But
Easy
there-
to protect.
There is the matter of the damages to the property of the Children of the Light.
I'm sure you can fix it. It's not that bad.
He says, holding one of the pieces of wood.
Just
He
pick
looks
up
at
the
you.
pieces and put them back in the ground. I don't see what's wrong.
It is
Well,
not
that-
our responsibility to mend your mess.
Well, it's not my
Talking.
responsibility to care about your mess.
Can I persuade them otherwise for them to build
Can
it?
I, while they're talking and everything, can I peek through the gap stealthily and see if there's a window?
Well, I am
we can-
distracting them.
If you would like to give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Oh, sir.
I'll
What
take
is-
at the 21.
Wouldn't Simon be at disadvantage because he's a lit flame?
Yeah, but they're distracted.
Oh, okay.
They're distracted by what's going on, and you've engaged them with a
I want
very
to see if I can
compelling
slip
tale.
in.
Toss a coin to lug nut.
Also, it is day, so he's not that glowy.
Hmm.
Okay, so Dorian, you're able to stealth.
Tossing coins like a lug nut.
So what did you want to do?
There
I
you go.
wanted to wait for an opportunity for me to sneak in,
Now's the best opportunity.
basically. And see if I can stealth my way into the... somewhere within this compound, and then into the main... eventually. It's quite a lot.
Okay, so you slip past them.
Wait, I'm level 6?
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'm rolled up to level 5.
Oh, you're level 5. Ugh.
Oh shit, I'm level 6, didn't even realise.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like me if I was level 6.
Well, you are now.
Yeah, Ragnar, that's why you have thunder rolls.
Yes. Happiness.
So
I'm
you
not
get
level
I believe it's thunderclap
I do have thunderclap.
and one other thing, and they don't count against your bard spells. I think it's thunderclap and shatter.
Yeah, I think so. Should I move Shatter into cantrip then?
It's not a cantrip. You
It's
know
just at
you
will.
know the spell, but it doesn't count
Oh.
against your known or prepared spells.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a at-will thing.
Well,
that's cool.
it's not at will. So that means he can cast it whenever the fuck he wants. You just you know it without penalty.
Okay.
It still costs to prepare to cast.
To perform.
Yeah.
This is perform in this case.
All right, Dorian.
Doran's
So,
gonna attempt
you've,
to stealth.
You've slipped through.
Doran's attempting to sneak his way in.
Right. Okay, to distract. Oh, I know I'm already
While
distracted.
everyone's distracted, dealing with the fact that one of the people... There's a massive hole in the wall now. Doran's gonna try to sneak his way in.
Hold on a minute.
See if he can steal everything himself.
That's my
This is
boy.
what I was wanting to
we
do
need
during
a-
the
we
fight.
Need we need a change of music. Still a little bit fighty.
John, you have Project Zomboid?
Nah.
Oh, we should play together.
Okay.
There we go.
I just figured out how to get Stellaris to work.
Oh, you have Stellaris?
Yeah.
All right, Dorian. Oh my God.
Wait, Brandon, why are you in a multiplayer lobby?
I probably have Stellaris open somewhere.
Yeah. Gonna say.
Toss a coin.
So you've
Well,
sneaked past Dorian. What are you gonna do?
I'm still in the courtyard.
Yep.
Gonna make my way around this way. See if there's any other entrances into this tower.
All right. You do see there are windows. There's a side entrance.
Ooh, gonna try the side entrance.
It is locked.
Do I need to buy myself some thieves tools, because Christ, I've got ability to use and I don't have them.
I have the ability to use all armor, but I'm not carrying around an entire wardrobe.
I mean, you should. It'd be funny.
That could be my shield. Just a wardrobe.
I love it.
Wardrobe. Fuck.
That'd be good.
I'll keep on going. Keep on making my way around, all sneaky like.
Okay. And you could
Oh.
still theoretically attempt to pick the lock. It would just be without
Can I?
the benefit of tools, or without
Okay,
specific tools, so you won't have like an advantage or anything.
that's fine then. I'll try to pick it.
Okay.
That be dexterity.
The moment you touch the door, it swings open. It wasn't locked.
I'm trying to
In the
decide
soldier's haste
would it
to
count
get the
under
courtyard.
stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yeah, I think sleight
Sleight of
would be
hand.
better.
Yes, 'cause I got +6 in this, and I'm needed as a parent.
Still did pretty shit.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you got just enough to pass.
Woo!
It's literally a 10.
Nice.
Well done, child.
Quietly.
Well done well.
Door and slowly open it and peek in.
You see that most everyone inside appears to be distracted with the commotion up front.
I will use this to my advantage. Continue to stealth my way through.
Okay.
Keeping my eye out for.
Alright, so you enter into the tower.
So what do I see?
Towery stuff.
You see, well, you're in what appears to be some kind of hallway that appears to go all the way across the other side of the tower. You can see up ahead there's a junction that goes off one to the large room at the front, another off back into some other rooms. This floor appears to be mostly offices and things. You can smell what appears to be foods. There's probably like a kitchen nearby somewhere.
Any doors? Any staircases?
There is a staircase that goes up to the next level of the tower.
Do I want to go up? Oh, I think. I'm thinking we're looking for a way downstairs more than upstairs.
Well, there's none that you can see from this hallway.
Then so I'm hearing most of the noise from the tower, front half of the tower where people are.
Yep.
So I'm gonna sneak my way towards the junction. Peek around.
Okay.
Crouching, just crawling. Oh.
Wow.
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 No one notices you at all because everyone is completely preoccupied with what's up front.
Super stealth. Dorian Master Spy. He's quietly humming.
As you make your way towards the junction, you can see that there does appear to be a door under the stairway.
What are we after, by the way? What is the
Yes.
objective?
Bunch of stuff.
They're trying to
Book.
retrieve a thing.
It's a
I
book.
don't remember.
But
Is it a book of necromancy?
something like that. I will
Oh, okay,
try
that's
to
fine
open
then.
the door.
Okay.
Sneak my way towards the staircase and try to open the door.
As you make your way to the door,
Still being all stealthy.
you try it, and it does open.
And two.
As you peek through the door, you see that it appears to be a stairway down.
Ooh, this is exciting. I'm gonna make my way through, quietly close the door behind me, and then make my way down, listening out for any footsteps or anything.
As you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you come to a door with a big, thick padlock on it.
Ooh. I press my ear to the door. Do I hear much at all on the other side of the door?
You hear what sounds like it could be chains rattling.
Kinky.
Ah, I think I found the dungeons.
You also
What
hear
the-
some gentle wailing of despair.
Very kinky.
Oh, so it's not a dungeon. It's a bead of December. Nice. I will try the padlock. Try to pick the padlock.
All right. Give us a roll.
Critical.
Wow. Double crit.
both
What
rolls?
the fuck?
I think that deserves
What the fuck?
that never happened. Simon, you rigged it.
I just managed to find a small piece of wire, put it in, click,
Yeah.
just quietly put it down on the ground.
The lock clicks up with a very gentle click, and you're able to pull it off and open the door.
Slowly open. peek in. What do I see?
You peek in. You see a desk with no one sitting at it. The chair appears to have been fallen over. Apparently, whoever was manning it left in quite a hurry. Probably
door,
for
though.
I wonder
whatever
why.
the motion was upstairs. Beyond that, you see several iron doors, as well as another small corridor that leads to some wooden doors.
Right. Any not windows, grated window things in the doors, where they just wrought iron wood?
You do see at the end of the corridor there appears to be like wrought iron bars over a very narrow slit that looks so small that you don't even think you could squeeze through it.
It's more a case of I wanted to peek in to see what these were. I'll go to each door and listen in for just a few seconds for each door, see what I hear on each one, behind each one.
Okay. Now, from where you sit, none of the people who would be in the iron door rooms would be able to see you. Because, you know, why would the warden of this dungeon want them to see him? So, you go up to the wooden doors and you listen and you hear nothing.
Okay. I will go back to the desk. Try opening up some drawers. See what's there.
You see that all the most of the drawers are locked at the top of the desk, and there's like one along the side that you pull open, and you see it appears to be full of papers and a bottle of liquid.
Ooh, I take some random papers, stick them into my pouch. No clue what these papers are.
Right.
And I shall open. Is the bottle sealed? Is it corked?
It's
Is this a genie?
it's kind of like it appears to be an earthen bottle. It has a narrow neck.
As in, is it corked on the top? Is it
Yes, the top.
capped?
The top is corked.
I pull open the cork and take a smell.
You are greeted with the strong scent of alcohol.
I put it back in, and I'm gonna put this into one of my random pouches. I know
You're not an
someone who
alcoholic?
like this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Christ, I'm just stealing a bunch of random shit.
Give me a perception.
23.
Okay. You notice that in their haste, whoever it was appears to have left a key ring.
Do the keys look like they fit in the drawer, or
Yes,
any
they
of the
do.
lock drawers? Then I'll try unlocking a few random drawers.
You unlock the drawers and you find a few small arms. You find
Arms.
some larger keys.
Right.
And you find what appears to be sealed letters.
Ooh. I'm gonna take one sealed letter at random,
Okay.
and I'll take the keys.
All right.
And I shall go to the wooden door and try to unlock it.
All right. You go up to one of the wooden doors.
Just at random, just gonna pick a door.
And you find one of the keys and slip it in. It fits.
Ooh.
You turn the lock. And the door comes open.
What's behind the door?
Well, you see several organized boxes of items.
Oh. I love organization.
You see there appears to be on the wall a sort of document. And when you look at it, it appears to be an inventory manifest of some kind.
I am going to look through the manifest. Scan through it quickly and see what I can see, if I can find anything about.
It lists a series of names and some other numbers. You're not quite sure what they are. And then there appears to be a list of items, and then another one, another number that coordinates with the filing system you see used on these storage baskets.
Excellent. I shall see if on this inventory there's any mention of books that might be a bit suspicious for me.
Most of the things you see list things like alcohol, suspected cursed items, suspected things affiliated with the Dark One, and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any books.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence.
Intelligence. 13.
You have the sense that these are probably the things they confiscated from the people that are imprisoned here.
That would make some sense. I will. Wonder why I'm being pinged. I will.
You're a popular
it's a
lad,
QR,
that's why.
It's a QR thing. Whatever.
There's a QR thing?
Yeah, Discord QR. Don't use it. I will
Why
make
did you-
my way. Someone just pinged me about that. That's all.
Oh.
You said there's multiple wooden doors?
Yes.
I will try another wooden door.
Okay.
I'm keeping hold of the manifest, by the way.
Okay. You open the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And you find something quite similar, but it appears to be a lot denser.
Mm-hmm.
These don't have... they're missing that second number, which you suspect is probably a cell designation.
Ooh. Okay. I'll look at this manifest. There is one.
This one lists a series of items, followed by the name of a person, and what could be addresses in the town. You think these might be things they've confiscated from people around.
When I was outside, did I see what street we were on with the shop?
What's your passive perception?
15? No, 14.
Yeah, you would you'd probably be able to recall that information.
Then I shall scan through until I find section to do with the street and try to figure out which one's the right number. And see and just start counting how many items has been confiscated from this guy.
As you scroll through it, you realize that some of the items have reference numbers that refer to previous things that had been acquired from either the same people or the same addresses.
Mm-hmm.
Probably something they use to determine who they need to keep an eye on.
Interesting.
You find the address of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that it belongs to someone they've identified as a man who calls himself Boars Nile.
Mm-hmm.
That's BORSNYLLE. The BORS is Boars space thing. You know how names work.
I do.
And you see that they've acquired quite a few things from him. One thing, a lamp from the south. They suspect might be used for occult stuff. They've confiscated candles. And 2 different books.
I'll take them both.
Alright, give me
I have enough
an
pouches.
investigate.
Probably.
Log wants to smash.
22.
No luck.
You,
Not
you
allowed.
very quickly work
Please
out.
smash.
You very
Log smash,
quickly
please.
work out the organization system,
Mm-hmm.
and you find the books you're looking for.
Awesome. I take them both and put them in my.
One of them
Pouches.
you grab and you put it in, and it's perfectly fine. You find the other one right with it. As you pick it up, you get an ominous feeling.
Ooh, this is the right book. I shall still stash it away.
I can't believe this has worked out.
Dorian the super spy.
Now you just gotta get out.
All right, so Dorian is gonna work on getting out. Give me 3 stealth checks. Ragnar. So you're talking with this paladin dude.
Sup, my
Awesome,
homie.
this is so good. That was the first one.
Jesus Christ. You talk to him, and eventually you see Dorian pop back around at some point.
Well, yeah. Well, we gotta go. I can see my services are not needed right now.
No, I don't think so. You've broken our fucking wall.
Look, if you don't
I
leave
insist
now,
you will entertain us.
oh, that's fine. Yeah, as long as I get paid.
We will consider it appropriate compensation for the destruction of the property of the Children of the Light.
Sure thing. Why not?
I will sneakily. No, I won't do that.
Right. Okay, let me get a song up.
Okay, so Lug, you are now Ragnar's bodyguard.
Well, obviously he was always my bodyguard.
Yeah,
We all knew this.
obviously.
So you're going to go in and keep an eye on Ragnar while he entertains the troops. As they head in through the door, Orpheus eventually slinks up to Dorian's like, where
He's
have
actually
you
going to make
been?
his way to the corner. I have got such wonderful things. I went inside, and you know how big organizations like to steal a whole bunch of stuff from all the people around.
Brandon,
right?
can you? How do I stop Riven from playing its songs?
Exclamation point, fuck off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and then play
So
whatever.
I went in there, and I took their papers that said what goes where. Still have no clue where anything is.
Orpheus just like, Orpheus just kind of looks shocked, like, I'm impressed.
Also, I took the books for the guy, but that's not important. They'll never figure out where anything is.
Right.
Before we go into the shop, I actually wanted to take a peek in these books,
Okay,
see
go
what
ahead.
they're about. I'll like to take a peek at the first book, the one that's not ominous.
This is when he just finds out that it's a recipe book for cinnamon cookies.
Hey, if it's that, I'm taking that book.
You open the first book and you find
Have you turned up the rhythm bot, John?
You find that it is a book of apothecary. Talks about various herbs and properties they have, salves and things you can make, that kind of thing. It's a healer's book.
This is actually pretty useful. I'll see how much I can memorize of this later on. And then I put this away. I take out the ominous book,
Okay.
still staying in the corner, out of sight of any guards.
Right.
I'll take a peek. I'll open up to the first page.
Orpheus gives a command to Biako and he turns to you, he's like, I'm going to go sort out the rest of these ingredients.
Yeah, that sounds sensible. I'm gonna spend.
Biako will keep you safe. And Orpheus heads off.
I shall look into this. Necronomicon.
Okay, you open the book and it's filled with words written in a strange language you don't quite comprehend.
A never got comprehend languages from Ragnar. Need to do that one day, Tom.
What, use comprehend languages? I have before.
Yeah,
No. Dorian
You need to
can
teach me.
learn comprehend languages as a ritual cast from someone who knows it.
Do I need to teach him?
Yeah, you need to teach me.
I'm not that good of a teacher, but sure.
What?
Well, that's the nice thing about rituals. You don't have to be that good of a teacher. It's here's the things you do.
I just copy the motions you make and all your slips and miss-ups.
Well, it's mostly verbal for me, but yeah, sure.
Well, you see, the thing is, you do have ritual casts, so you can cast it as a ritual spell, rather than through your bardic magic. Because you do have ritual casting as a thing.
Oh well, I guess I can't read this. That's disappointing.
You don't have comprehend languages on one of your cards?
Nope. Comprehend language is not a spell I get.
Would you like to see if you can at least identify the language?
I will love to try.
Okay.
Intelligence?
Yep.
14.
Sadly, you're not quite sure.
You just need to call me over because I've entertained them enough, have I
You're
not?
busy. You're busy at the moment.
I've already played them the greatest bardic tale in the world.
As you look over the book, you begin to hear sort of soft whispers.
I turn a few pages at random and pretend to continue reading.
The soft whispers aren't coming from people. They're coming from the book.
From the book, I was just trying to see if it gets louder. If I keep turning pages.
That doesn't seem to be it.
Well,
You do see several, as you flip through the pages, you notice things like magic circles, and things that look like diagrams and such that tell you what goes where.
I then close the book, put it into one of my thingies, and go, you were useless for me anyway. And go back to, while I wait for everyone else to appear, I actually go back to memorizing the first books, like salves and whatnot, because that seems a bit useful.
Okay, after a time, Orpheus comes back, lugging several sacks of things.
Why don't you just bring Lug with you to lug stuff?
He's your
Because
bodyguard.
he's undercover as your bodyguard.
I mean, he is my bodyguard.
Also, Orpheus is perfectly capable of carrying the approximate volume of a human in alchemical materials.
Yeah, but I mean, Lug's our strong guy. We all know what... that's Lug's, like, trait. That's his thing.
So,
He's taking his thing.
He's more constitution.
Orpheus, or Lug is more...
Simon, he smashed down a bloody wall.
He did.
Yes, because of his mass.
He's a
Lug
cheat.
smashes because he can, not because he
Lug
wants to.
isn't actually that strong, surprisingly.
Lug smashes because he wants to.
Yep.
And because he can.
So, Orpheus rolls up and is like, alright, I think I've got everything we need.
Awesome. Should we go in?
I don't see the point of delaying any further.
Don't you want
Let's
to read
go,
the book
babe.
first?
One book I couldn't read, and you're busy, so...
Am I still busy?
Yeah.
Is he? Then yeah. You're busy.
Surprisingly, they were so pleased with your performance, Tom. Well, actually, give me an performance roll.
Right.
Fails.
Crit one.
Crit fail, yeah.
Still an 11 for you, though.
Yeah.
Okay. They're actually relatively pleased with your performance, so much so that they actually ended up offering you food.
Ah!
Does it
Excellent.
come with beer?
This is a dry town.
Officially, it's a dry town. So far, we found pretty much everyone gets blasted.
Yes, but you didn't roll enough for them to lose face.
But even then,
Can I ask them to see if they've got any drinks that are, that give you a buzz?
Beer!
Yeah. Not so undiplomatically as
One of
Ray
them
Prentice.
who you never actually fought in battle takes out a what appears to be some sort of fermented tea, and you see them sprinkle a little bit of some kind of herb into it.
Yep, like you can have that. That's probably going to get you high.
Is this going to kill me?
No.
Lug will drink it thinking it's going to kill him.
Why'd you drink it?
As you drink it, you slowly begin to feel very, very, very mellow.
He got you high.
Wait, Lug can't protect like this.
That's fine.
You feel all the tension leaving you.
That's fine, Lug.
Your
Don't
muscles
worry.
begin to relax. You can almost feel the motion of the earth somehow. You didn't even think the earth did move. That's weird.
Lug doesn't like this.
Give me a constitution check.
This should be, like, good.
Constitution save or just a check?
Save. You should be good at those. Okay. You only take one level of high inebriation.
Tiny.
You have a -3 to initiative rolls. Because you're just so damn relaxed.
Supreme mellow.
Alright, Dorian and Orpheer and Byako roll back up to the Necrodancer. You didn't realize before, there's actually a little slit for him to open through his cellar door, and he looks and he's like, "Back so soon?"
Yeah, it went well.
He looks around, "Where's the big one?" He's
Don't worry about
preoccupied.
Yeah.
Orpheer says, Don't worry about it. Well, very well. I guess I didn't need him anyway. You got a tattoo, Sophie? Awesome. Thank you for the host,
Pixar, it
Sophie.
didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen. He slides open, and you hear the lock click.
No, there's several locks unclick.
Yeah, the several locks unclicking. You hear the bolts sliding back.
Lots of dead bolts.
And one
Lots
of the doors,
everything.
and one of them finally swings up. It's like, all right, come in.
Make a way in.
You got everything?
We got the components, we got the books.
It was not cheap.
Got the
Actually,
stuff.
where is Orpheer? Come here. Orpheer paid 100 gold for all.
This music and GTA don't
Up
match.
to 100 gold. Let's see how well Orpheer haggled. Oof. Alright, so he gets 5% off then. So Orpheer paid 93 gold. All this stuff.
Why didn't you just ask me to come along? You know, when I was busy.
Because you're not unbusy.
When I was.
It's taken too long. We're impatient. We want this
you are.
done.
Oh, not 3.29. 329. There we go. Alright. Orpheer, So, you see the Necrodancer begin preparing things.
I pull out both books. These both are under your address. Here you go.
Like, my apothemancy book. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I've been trying to work out how to make a better salve. The leg, you see, it aches something fierce.
Try page 127. I saw something there.
Oh, thanks. I'll have to remember that. 127. Yeah. You see him set it onto a shelf, and he opens up the Necronomicon and he begins looking through it intently. You see he's actually already started, he's moved around a lot of the stuff beneath. And you see a large a large ritual circle has been drawn. Did you get that skull?
Didn't get a skull.
Orpheus reaches into his bag and
Oh, no, apparently we did.
presents him a skull.
What? Did you kill someone?
I think he just bought it.
He picks it up and looks at it. This'll do. And you see him beginning placing you see him taking the ingredients and pouring them into various kind of bowls with like ritual vessels that he has positioned precisely around the room. You see there are several sense burners he's now beginning to light. He takes the oath stone that he had gotten from Orpheus, and you see him place it near the skull.
I'm gonna sit on the side and start taking notes.
He walks around with the book, and you see him kind of inspecting the spell circle, and you see him using some kind of white powder to begin drawing various symbols around it. The whole thing looks extremely complex. The process takes him about 30 minutes to get to a point where he's like, I think we can begin. You see you saw him also going around to various store places in his cellar here, pulling out various items, some of them very macabre, others seemingly bizarre and mundane.
Mm-hmm.
And he stands with his feet placed just above the skull. He has a sort of lectern that he's placed the book on, and you see him beginning to chant from it. Roll a wisdom save.
Save.
Mm-hmm.
Add 3 to whatever that is. 22.
Okay. Alright. So for the first round, you're both fine. As he begins to chant, you see his eyes kind of roll back into his head.
Uh-oh. He's gone demonic.
He's a necromancer, it's kind of expected.
You see his
Wait, who are we necromizing?
The dark elf guy.
You see him. You see his spine beginning to straighten as he becomes properly upright, and as the words flow through his mouth, they seem to come in an incomprehensible language. You give me a perception.
Critical.
Okay. You realize that the motion of his lips and the words that are coming out don't appear to match. In fact, as you hear the words being spoken, you realize you don't think they could even be spoken by a human tongue. I suppose I should say humanoid tongue, but you know what I mean.
No, you have to be more specific.
And as the ritual begins to go, you see he begins to, well, what could only be described as dance around the circle. His movements swift and agile, completely unlike the hobbling little man you've met before. And as he rounds the circle, you see the lines beginning to glow. Even though it's around about 6, there was a sort of dim light filtering in through the barred windows, but you realize that all light appears to have be gone from the outside. In fact, you realize there doesn't appear to be any light at all, save the light coming from the flame that are part of the ritual burners. You see the flames slowly start to turn from yellow to red to green. Give me another wisdom save.
11.
Oh no. Oh dear. Or if you're... Oops, no.
2 folds.
Oh, okay. Orpheus is just about safe. Slowly, as this ritual continues around, Dorian finds himself with his mouth beginning to move. He feels almost like he's not actually seeing or feeling from his body any longer. As far as Orpheus can see, Dorian begins chanting along with the old man, the man who calls himself Bors. And Dorian begins to join him in dancing around the circle, unable to stop himself.
Everywhere. Notes on everywhere. Because inkwell, a whole bunch of other stuff, all on the ground now.
It's like you just kind of dropped all your stuff and joined in this ritual dance. They move deftly around each other, faster and faster and faster. Orpheus begins to get the sensation that the very earth is shaking and quaking from the power of this ritual. Dorian, for his part, is able to see and feel everything that is happening, but unable to respond to it.
Mm-hmm.
He sees the world whirling around himself. He can feel the little hairs on his body begin to stand on end as the magic begins to fill the air. Oh God. Let's see if Orpheus can resist for any longer. Oh.
Nope.
Finally, Orpheus begins joining in the chant, words filling his mind in a language he doesn't understand and can't comprehend. Although bits and pieces of it seem almost familiar. The three of you dance around the ritual circle deftly, somehow staying completely equidistant with one another, moving around in this macabre dance. As the entirety of the circle becomes filled with magic, you see the ingredients beginning to draw from the ritual vessels, beginning to coalesce into something in the middle. The blinding light of it keeps you from truly seeing what's happening. You see a rift begin to open above the entire ritual. And as you go round and round and round and round, you start to begin to lose yourself a little. Give me another wisdom save.
17.
Okay, you're both fine. slowly you realize that forming in the middle is what appears to be a humanoid form. You begin to feel something tugging at your very essence. Give me one final save.
17 again.
Blessed are the Dorians, apparently. Okay. And finally the ritual begins to wind down. The entirety of the shop is shaking. You can, well, you can't really see, but you can hear and feel things falling from places and shattering. And finally, you hear what sounds like a unfathomably loud crack of thunder. Something shoots from the rift that's formed above the ritual circle, going into the form, and you hear a gasping breath. Suddenly, all the magic flows inward, and you collapse to the ground. Give me a Constitution save.
Man, Ragnar, it sure is good to be way over here, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Bloody hell, I'm very happy we're over here.
Okay, we're
Okay.
fine.
The little old man finally swaggers up. And you notice that he doesn't appear to be limping any longer.
That was fun.
You look at him and you see, actually, he doesn't look quite so old any longer.
Right.
And you see him kind of look at himself a little bit. You see him take his hands and you see him stretch a little, and he's like, well, it is done. You see Celathan there. There had been a sort of white cloth that had been in the middle of the circle. It's kind of covering him now. He just kind of sits up and just in confusion. It's like, you like just gibberish comes out. The old man looks at you, is like, resurrecting this way is not easy on the mind. He'll be fine in a few days.
A few days. Okay.
Possibly a week.
Let's get him some
A
clothes.
month
and
at
then
most.
We can bring him to the thingy. Carts. That word.
Yeah. Orpheer goes over to him, and you see him, like, shock at first, then he just kind of clings to Orpheer a little bit.
Doran's now just picking up his notes, and it's like as if nothing happened. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I should, where is he? There you go. He's back.
And pull out the, somehow I've got a spare set of clothes for him.
He's just bewildered and confused by everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of useless right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to set them to the side so I can continue gathering my things.
Fair enough. He's like, finally the old man walks over to you because you're not dealing with a babbling man. So, next time you see that dark moon, tell her my debt has been paid. May she never darken my door again.
I can't guarantee that. It is dark moon.
Fair enough. I almost didn't help you,
Oh, I believe that.
Stole
But I
my
hope the books
favorite
help.
pin, she did.
Ah, the favorite pin.
Yeah.
That's such a mean thing to do.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, I got like a favorite pen. If she took that, I'll be so mad. So I can fully understand.
Said it was a reminder of what happened here.
Oh. That
But
sounds about right.
then
for
again,
her.
you know, when someone takes care of your mortal enemies for you can't really argue.
No. Anyway. Thank you very much for this.
You don't need to thank me. Like I said, my debt's paid.
Still. I think that's cool. It's called being friendly, saying some gratitude even if it isn't needed. Not.
Dorian, wasn't there something you were needing to look for?
There was one thing, but then if I looked for the one thing now, I wouldn't have it in the tower later on. So.
No, I'm just saying you're in a shop of a man who sells various things from faraway lands.
Yeah, I know. But it's more a case of then timey-wimey doesn't work anymore.
That sure does. You accidentally left it in the cart.
Fine. Hey, do you have a ring of protection by any chance?
Ah, ring of protection.
Yeah, because I'm paper, usually. Most stuff can hit me
see.
very easily.
Well, thing of it is, don't know if you noticed, the people here, those children of the so-called light,
Mm-hmm.
they don't like magic items much.
Oh, I've got the catalogs of stuff. I pull out I go through papers in my book, pull out the catalog of every item that was taken, and go, yeah, there's lots of magical rings and earrings and... I don't
Real
get it.
prudes. You might call them bastards.
Yeah.
But, I do have a ring. Thing of it is, it has been drained. You would
Right.
need to take it to a magic source to restore it.
Well, I will keep that. Because for some reason in our adventure, we keep ending up in very powerful magic sources. And all of them have this really weird, strange thing on them, but it's not important.
You adventurers.
You know how it is.
You see him go onto a shelf where he keeps a bunch of things. You see him pull out, well, it looks like a fairly mundane ring, actually. It's like 5 gold.
5 gold. Done. And 5 gold.
And he hands you an inert ring.
You put it on and just admire for a second and go, no, I like this. Well, after 5 gold.
There you go. Now it makes sense why it doesn't work in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember the other thing you might want to try and get. Lock-picking kit.
Yes. Hey, do you have by any chance do you have a thief? Some stuff to let me pick locks. I used to have one, but it got stolen in an explosion.
I might do. Such things come in handy.
Oh, definitely.
He'll sell it to you for 10 silver.
10 silver. Here's 1 gold.
Fair enough. He pockets the gold. Thank you for your custom. He writes
Thank
you
you
out
very
a
much.
little receipt of purchase. You see he writes it down as a box of miscellaneous tools of unknown purpose.
Yeah. Seems accurate. I take the box of miscellaneous tools and quietly on my one I cross it out and go lock picks. Do not forget. Thieves' tools.
Orifir will acquire a dagger.
That seems useful for our friend.
Well, he's got to have something. Eventually, he'll probably want to find a rapier, but you know.
It's a bit late right now. Do you think there's any archery shops though? I'm pretty certain you'll like a crossbow as well.
Not as of this time, but
Well,
All right.
are we
so,
gonna start making our way?
Yep.
Awesome.
You guys make your way from the Necrodancer. As you finally get out of the shop, Orpheus goes, I don't think I'm very fond of this.
Well, necromancy. It's really fun. You really get your body into it.
Okay, about this time, the Children of the Light and Ragnar,
Hello?
you guys are probably about to roll out of the Children of the Light.
Oh,
Being
for fuck.
escorted, of course.
Yeah, and enjoy your Wallace.
He's like, you know, you're not a terrible performer, but you could do with a better agent. He kind of looks over at Lug, who's still high inebriated and a little bit passive at the moment. If you like, I could give you a pouch of that herb. Ragnar.
Sorry, pardon.
He's
He's offering you drugs.
Ah! Yes,
You take
please.
drugs.
That'll work.
He's like, normally such things are frowned upon by the children, but they seem like this one might
The
need
monster
them.
that destroyed their wall under control.
All things in moderation, friend.
Sure.
And he lets you out.
Oh, you right, guys?
Yeah, they're kind of over here.
When the gate closes and make sure there's. Hey, Lug. I've got something for you.
No.
No,
No more
no.
things.
I have beer. I think it's beer. No beer?
No, Lug needs to lay down.
Okay.
And
Well, I'll still take the bottle that I stole.
Orpheus looks at Lug. He's like, is he okay?
Lug looks at Orifir and blinks extra long. Yes. Lug is fine.
Yeah, he's very fine, yeah. Does anyone want any drugs?
No! No, they're mine.
No, they're mine.
Yeah, so Orpheus has a very passive cellophane with him as well, Ragnar.
I don't know what.
The dark.
The
Oh.
dark
elf guy.
I really don't care. I don't really pay attention to him.
Let's get to a tavern, rest for the night. If they'll let us in.
Yes, bed.
Doesn't look like we're riding out tonight.
Probably for the best. You go in and the innkeeper kind of looks up at you guys. He's just like, "Can I help you, Outlander?"
We'll have a few beds.
Yes, just a few.
Well, as fortune would have it, not many people stop here these days. So there's plenty
So
of
what you're
rooms.
saying is it's free.
No, Outlander, I can't give things away for free.
I
Can I
will
persuade
sleep
him?
on the free floor then.
Can I persuade him to
Lug
give it
starts to lay down.
Have fun trying to move that.
The innkeeper just kind of sighs.
Try to persuade him.
Oh, yes. I'll try to persuade him. What?
He's like,
No.
70 silver for the night.
Yeah, close it.
Wait a moment for Ragnar.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, valley of plenty.
It's just for a night, mate.
Just for a night. Oof.
Damn, I
Sorry.
still beat him. It might be a crit.
He's 7
but-
gold.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, no, 70 silver.
Isn't it 10 silver for gold? That's how I've always done it.
He's interested in the silver.
I don't have silver, I've only got gold.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable! How dare
can
you,
take
sir?
7 gold. Or he's sleeping on the floor in front of your door.
I mean, he's gonna do that anyway.
Oh, Orpheus doesn't have it either.
70 silver, but not silver.
He just sighs at you. Fine, just keep him out of my way.
There we go.
Oh my god.
You can go to a bank or shop and get exchange anyway.
He says.
Go to bed.
Yep. You guys make your way up, head into bed, and I believe that brings us to the end of this lovely little adventure.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed
Dorian's
the
just
Necrodancer.
by.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun with Snapchat. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for turning up. Oh, I forgot to turn Ragnar on.
What? Don't you dare turn me on.
Too late.
Yeah, well, there he is. Not that it matters now. We'll go to ending, see if we've got anyone else online. Yeah, thank you to you all for playing. Thank you for everyone for watching.
Yes, thank me. I am awesome.
Oh, the fucking inebriation. Not darkest dungeon, hello? Ugh. Whatever. There's no one playing, so we're just gonna end. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Au revoir. So is everybody taking off?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I've got to get up early
Yeah.
tomorrow for
I'm up
frickin'
at 9,
reset.
so I'm up at 8, so yeah, I'm getting off straight up.
Yep, 8 as well for me.
Oh,
I'm
about
gonna
wait, what's going on
already
with
work
what's
it
going
in.
on with fucking the that
Yeah.
music was
I'm
getting
waiting
annoying,
for him to send a reply.
Oh, have you sent a message?
Mm,
What did you say?
it was mostly just seeing how he is.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about what happened, I'm just going to see how he...
Well, keep us up to date if he responds or anything
Oh, I
like
will.
that.
I will.
You know, take it easy.
Alright,
Laters.
have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.